Mhm.
You ready to do this?
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Yep.
What's going on, everybody? It's your Daily Knucklehead podcast coming to you live via the Knucklehead Network every Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And as always, we got my man Lay in the building. What's going on, Lay?
Going on, brother?
Gigi will be here later. Show will be here, hopefully. You know how that shit goes.
Story of his life.
Word, you know what I'm saying? And let's get into some wrestling. Let's get into some wrestling. Today we're gonna talk about if Day1 is still happening because of the outbreaks, and they pulled some of the wrestlers out of the house shows.
Yeah,
And
that shit show.
word, we're also gonna talk about the WWE is no longer testing for COVID anymore. That's
Yes.
something that me, Kenny, and Pro Wrestling Podcast Dave talked about in his podcast. I wanted to get your opinion on that. I also wanted to talk about Toni Storm is not there anymore. I don't know if there was any updates on why she's gone.
I saw something that I was gonna watch on it or talking about why.
Yeah.
But I got wrapped up in the day and it completely left my mind.
Nah, yeah.
My lady got me into this show called Lock and Key.
Okay.
Right. And it's part of it. It's a graphic novel thing. So
yeah.
I'm like, super dork. I dorked in. Like I not dialed in. I dorked in the whole way. But no, I saw I didn't see the reason, but I'm assuming if Toni Storm is as smart as I've read about it and I've seen an interview, she's probably like, if you're not testing, this is dumb.
Probably.
And I think it's the dumbest thing you could do is for a guy like Roman that wasn't there because of COVID to start doing that when Roman is still there.
Oh yeah.
And he's literally your biggest seller and everything. You know, but I'm
definitely.
sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And also, I wanted to also speak about what to look forward in the new year of wrestling. Like, what do you look forward in? You know, what do you look forward to in this new year? And the possibilities are endless. You know, and this is everywhere in wrestling. This isn't just WWE, AEW. Let's see, maybe somebody buys ROH. You never know. You know,
or maybe somebody adds ROH to their company, or like they split the roster in half and they trade talent.
Word.
I can see that with New Japan and AEW kind of doing that kind of deal.
Oh yeah. Or I don't. I'm not sure. Was Tony Khan trying to buy ROH's video on demand? Was he trying to buy their video service?
Yeah, because it would make sense because you have Kyle, you got Jay Lethal, you pretty much have the Red Dragons, you have Adam Cole, you have the Young Bucks, and you have half the Hardys. Pretty soon the other half. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of guys and ladies that have competed in ROH that you can. Cody won was for like the NWA title in kind of a ROH kind of hybrid deal with that they did.
Yeah,
so you can definitely, in order to get into those highlights, you can definitely do that. And if they get like a Gargano and people like that, like if put it like this, if Tommaso Ciampa was to go talk to AW, you can bring back the Sicilian Psycho angle with him because in ROH that's what he was. So there's a lot of that you can get, and you can bring back a lot of Japanese wrestlers because they're also on those highlights. Kind of like nothing again. I feel like if WWE tried that, it didn't work for them. They tried to buy their thing like that.
Yeah.
And all they got was their video archives. So they can do the Tyler Black and the Samoa Joe stuff, and the Kevin Steen.
AKA Kevin Owens.
There we go.
Yeah.
Somebody out there's like Kevin Steen.
Word. Kevin. Not the dude that runs your IT department. You know, we're talking about the wrestler. But but yeah, I mean, I know WWE has TNAs.
Yeah.
Okay, but they never show anything. Like they don't even put anything up on the. I think it's just to prevent them from having their own. I
think when you do something like for like AJ Styles, maybe, right? Because they don't have, or maybe Samoa, they don't have a lot of former Impact guys that are still there. Maybe even Lashley when he was a Triple Crown winner, when he had all the titles. Lashley, is one of those things. But
yeah,
there's not really anybody there that they can be on some. Oh, well, we have to show the highlights. We can add him here. You're like, you got like 4 guys, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, if
they release everybody, so you can't have them now.
This is true. Like if they had Sting and Kurt Angle, like those packages would have been crazy. But or maybe like if they wanted to do an updated like Jeff Hardy video, like how they did the Warrior. They could
Yeah,
put those TNA the guys in there. Like if they
yeah.
did a Samoa Joe documentary type thing, AJ Styles, I could see that. But they would have to do that before they jump ship because at least Samoa Joe.
Those things could be in the work, and then they release it no matter. Because remember, when you do the contract, they do the likeness of
Yeah.
the. They still have it for 3 months. The 90 days compete clause of the wrestler, which is bad shit. So they can still do it.
Nah,
They could have been working on a Hardy one, then you drop it all of a sudden. You're like, they do have the likeness contract.
True. Yo, DV says Seth Rollins is the one who has the contract red box, but he could be excluded from day one. Hopefully, he gets his shot back once recovered.
Yeah, he's only contracted. The red box is of course COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but if they're not going to test for it, what the fuck is the point?
Yo, one of the things that I said was to Kenny, if they stop testing for COVID, then they no longer have positive test results. That's
absolutely
100.
The problem is
their positive contract goes down 100%. No one has COVID anymore.
The problem is when somebody gets it that has a underlying condition, Roman Reigns, and that affects what he was in remission for, then ultimately the people responsible for it are clearly WWE.
Oh yeah, and that's crazy. I did see one video with Toni Storm, not to change subjects, but the only thing that they said was that after her triple threat match between Sasha and Charlotte in the house show, she went up to I think Laurinaitis or somebody and was like, "Yo, I don't want to be here no more." Like she asked for her release, got on a plane and went home, and they said okay. And they gave her a release, and it was just a text message to the roster. Toni Storm's not here anymore with us. So I have no idea what that means. Maybe there's trouble at home. Hopefully there's not. Or like how you said, she was probably like, "Yo, y'all not testing no more? After this match, I'm out."
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, I really don't. That COVID doesn't concern me. For the most part, I'm a pretty healthy person. You know what I mean? Even though people see sometimes I may drink like a sailor, but for the most part, I'm pretty good. It's like it's my mom, it's my ladies, kid. Sometimes my boys when I see them, some of them have borderline conditions. So I can't be selfish.
Yeah.
And the people that I work with, I may not like 90% of them, but I'm not also a piece of shit because there are kids that go there and their families and there's grandparents. You're like, and if anything, anything about Hispanic or Dominican or Puerto Rican, somebody in that family has at least two borderline conditions.
Yep.
At least two. You're diabetic, a heart condition, or your pancreas is gone, or you know what I mean. It's just something wrong with you. Some lung issues, you know what I mean? Because Mr. Marlboro Man came saw you 3 packs a day. So it's one of those things where she could have just be doing a responsible thing. She doesn't want to take it home to Juice Robinson, who is her husband and who works at TNA, who works in another facility with other wrestlers, being responsible, not being a selfish piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope it's the latter to me, the one I just mentioned, because it would seem she seems like a very intelligent woman, and it would make sense for her. And the great thing is, if they release her not on the 90-day clause, like if they just release her, like you're just gone, she could wind up in TNA with her husband in no time.
Oh yeah,
and especially, or maybe even AW, maybe MLW, New Japan. It depends. You know what I'm saying? WoW, I think is WoW still around?
I think so. The CW has their
their
catalogs on Seed.
So there you go. So yeah, and anybody out there, expect the WoW ladies to be all in Batwoman, Flash. Get ready for that shit because they're going to be on them shows. It's going to happen. And if Black Lightning would have lasted any longer, they would have definitely been in that. But
definitely in Supergirl.
I just jilly with Toni Storm. I hope it's the fact that She realized a multi-billion-dollar company is being extremely responsible, and she was like, "I can't do that to the people that I love."
Yeah.
It's just it's what a decent human being does. I'm not even going to say good human being, decent human being does. You know.
This is true, man. I don't particularly understand how a company that makes so much money can be so cheap when it comes to safety for a virus that's killing people and that literally made the world shut down for 2 weeks to a couple months.
A
And
geometric rate is killing people at geometric rate.
yeah,
It's crazy. Yeah. And you have, all right, let's be honest here. If Bruce Pritchard, John Laurinaitis, Khan, and there's somebody else there, oh, Kevin Dunn and McMahon get it, right? These are older gentlemen, right?
yep,
Especially McMahon and Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard, right? Pretty sure Bruce Pritchard has at least 3 borderline condition. Obesity not being one of them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So you are literally putting everybody in jeopardy, including yourselves. Because at one point or another, since you want to be so invested with NXT 2.0, you go there, right? But you're not testing. And I know you're probably those silent K that really don't believe in the virus. You know what I mean? So you
yeah,
go in there like, oh, no, that's gonna affect me. Like John Rice. Hey, the virus is bullshit. People power. COVID.
yeah. Yo, I'm telling you right now, the way Vince McMahon looked on Raw, I don't see him surviving it if he gets it.
Your brother. And it's funny because you could barely understand him. He was so incoherent.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I want to grind about. Dude, did anybody back there with any human decency go, yo, Vince, don't do that? Bro, please don't go out there, man. Dude, first of all, you're rambling like you've been drinking since 2 in the morning. 2, you look like shit. You
Yeah.
look like hot ass.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, bro, yo, fire me, but I'm letting you know you look like trash. You look your age or even worse. So don't go out there, brother. Please. I'm begging you not to go out there.
Yo, for real, man. And I don't know if you noticed, but he was kind of like shaking.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those things like I think Vince, because you know how he always says, I would never tell you to do something that I wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure he's one of those, all right, y'all people don't want to show up to work because of the COVID shit. Well, now I'm here. Look, I'm on Raw. There ain't no problem. Meanwhile, he was probably isolated. Fucking they probably wiped down Austin Theory with hand sanitizer before he walked in the room.
That's why he came in glistening. That wasn't baby oil.
Oh yeah.
That was hand sanitizer.
That's why they made him do jumping jacks, because it was like, yo, why is this guy all shiny and shit? Oh, he was sweating. He was working out for Vince. Yeah, okay. Motherfucker got mad cocoa butter on.
Like a strawberry hand sanitizer.
He got mad cocoa butter on him and shit.
Yeah. I didn't. I'm telling you, son.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, yeah.
I'm trying to comprehend it. You know what I'm saying? Because if ROH can be responsible enough to like keep the people at home and still pay them, and don't get me wrong, it costs them, but still, those people are alive and well right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And some of them are getting paid till March.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? And they're still taking dates.
So they don't even need to stay home. There's no not complete cause there.
Yeah.
But I'm like I was telling Kenny, I was like, yo, the more and more you hear about this shit, the more and more WWE's looking like scumbags.
Absolutely.
And it's terrible to say because like we fucking grew up with, we're still fans of them. We're still fans, and there's no like backlash for any of this. Let a wrestler talk about COVID's fake or fuck the vaccine or anything like that, and people will want to cancel them. But the company says we're not testing. Fuck you. Oh, by the way, 80 people are gone during, you know, when the shit shut down and no one's making money. 80 people are gone. We're gonna sell our shit to Peacock. So now you're gonna listen to this shit in France, Spanish, fucking Portuguese, and English all at the same time. Learn some fucking new language of cocksuckers. It's gonna freeze What's going on,
you guys
Gigi?
called each other.
Hey, yeah, this is true.
Oh, you called each other. Hey, that's dope. That's weird, but dope.
Yo, you know what's funny? Gigi doesn't know this, but I went to see her today with this shirt on underneath my hoodie. I was gonna ask.
He had the hoodie on the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you ain't cold. He's just coming in here with a hoodie. It's winter time, bro. It's winter time.
No. Today was a pretty humid fucking day. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
It was. It definitely was.
I stepped out and I was like, "Don't need this jacket. I deserve all the sweat, like the smoke."
Word. I was gonna be like, yo, if I wear your shirt, do I get a discount? But apparently, sprint is hard enough to deal with, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to add no extra pressure.
We're not gonna touch. We're not gonna touch that. We're not doing that. Yeah. I'm off the clock, and we're gonna say that. I'm on the clock for something else.
Yeah,
that's wrestling.
Yeah. We talking about wrestling today.
So I don't know if because I yield to the expert in certain subjects. I don't know if Gigi has any idea why Toni Storm was released. So because we kind of went that route. I don't know if you do.
So from what I've read, she asked for her release and they granted it.
That was it?
That's all I know. That's all I've read. I don't know if there was because of her match that she had with Charlotte. She didn't like the way the direction was going with her character. I have no idea whether it was personal issues because she was just, whatever. But for the fact that WWE granted her release, and they don't grant anyone their release.
They try to hit the 90 days hard, yeah.
Yeah, and who's to say that she's still not doing the 90 days compete clause? You know what I'm saying? She might have, she got released, yes, because she got her release granted, but I'm pretty sure in her contract she still can't compete within 90 days.
But the funny when Andrade actually was released and he got it, he instantly went to AEW.
To whom?
Andrade Eagle-Eye.
Andrade? Well,
his release was instant.
His release was instant. Actually, it was not instant. His release was denied first until Charlotte Flair put her Flairish nose up into the business, and then he got his release.
That's right. Toni Storm doesn't have a Flair in her pocket.
No, she doesn't. Well, she was feuding with the Flair.
That's true.
But yeah, no. I have no idea what the bigger story is behind it because there is always a bigger story. As of right now, all I'm aware of is that she had asked for her release and they granted it. And my next question is, well, damn, if WWE is so easily granting her release, did they even want her there in the first place? Did they fight for her to stay? Did they It's like, nah, you can't go. You're in the feud with one of the biggest superstars that we have, which is Charlotte Flair. Not that she needs Charlotte Flair to put her over because Toni Storm puts herself over, period. But lately, how she's been booked is very hunkadory type of character, I per se. It's not Toni Storm UK. It's not Toni Storm NXT. It's Toni Storm main roster. Yeah. So we're gonna water you down.
Oh yeah, they made it look stupid.
It's amazing how these stars have more momentum on your lower class shows, and they're having better matches. So make me understand this. Why should I go to the main roster? Why do you think Adam Cole was fighting it so hard? Adam Cole's like, nah, man. You know what? We're good. Why would I go up? I'm doing what I love here, and it's fun.
A wise man told Adam Cole, if you cut your hair, it's not growing back. And he said, fuck that. I'm out to AEW. That's what happened. Protect your hair, people. Protect your hair.
The cutting the hair thing, and it's funny. I was telling my lady, it's like, you ever see in shows when somebody cuts their hair the next season, they get killed off?
Yeah.
That's what happens in WWE. Once you cut your hair, your character's murdered.
Word.
You're done. You're done. You shave your head. Guess who's getting released?
Yep.
So
after the ruthless aggression era, because Kurt Angle cut his hair bald, and he became better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's different era. Yeah.
Just to piggyback off of everything, shout out to Kenny from the Call Up podcast. He definitely said same thing Gigi said. Also, she didn't even tell anyone in the locker room, and she was going home. She did the house show and just went home without even saying bye.
I respect that.
So she legit did exactly what my meme said. Fuck y'all niggas.
I said that earlier.
I'm going home.
They must have
Bing
said
bong.
something. Yeah, they must have had her in a direction she didn't want to go, or the COVID test pissed her off, or there's like a fucking personal issue that she was like, yo, I can't be here. I gotta leave. Like, yo, I gotta take a sabbatical, and they're like, nah. Then she goes, then release me. I'm out. I'm leaving no matter what. So either you release me or let me go.
It's funny, and it looks like, even let's say it's a sabbatical thing. They didn't do a night. They're not even trying to meet people halfway anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh, you want to come back instantly? No, I don't feel like catching COVID, bro. I'm good. We're good. We're fine.
How do you expect anyone to really like feel comfortable when your talent, who no longer is dealing with plexiglass fucking shit to protect them, right? We did all of this during the 2020 pandemic, where we had our own superstars on NXT with no chairs, standing up for a whole event, standing behind plexiglass, thinking is going to protect them. But then when you decide to go ahead and fill an arena full of thousands of people, we're going to take down the, make sure that we up the experience. But in the same time, we're also going to go ahead and risk the lives of our superstars, because God only knows who's walking around with COVID in these arenas.
Word.
Because all you're asking for from your fans is make sure you're vaccinated. And we just need one dose, though.
True. And yo, that leads me into the thing. Like, they're no longer testing for this shit for the wrestlers either.
Nope.
And that's one of my grinding my gears. I'm like, you.
That's a downfall.
Your main guy. Your star.
You're head of the table.
Left because of this shit. And now you're gonna retract that?
Left.
Your star said, yo, I just got off remission of some shit I've been fighting my whole life.
Yep.
And now I'm like, yo, if Roman decides, yo, let's say tomorrow night you hear Roman decided I'm leaving, how can you blame him? And he decides, yo, I'm gonna go straight into acting from here. Call up Dwayne and go, yo, what you got for me? I can talk to some people. You're gonna be in Marvel. You're gonna be somebody.
He's gonna be in Fast 10.
Yeah. You're gonna be the Beyonder when the movie comes out. You're gonna be the Beyonder.
Word.
We're gonna bless you with these kind of roles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, can you blame a guy that looked after himself and his family first?
Yo, imagine Roman Reigns playing Hercules in Marvel.
I can easily see that.
That'd be crazy.
They will do two things. It'll get him from that. It'll get him away from that Jason Momoa comparison.
Yep.
And then in the MCU, you do need Hercules, because he becomes an Avenger. He's pretty much Thor, just in a different
mythology.
He's a Samoan Thor.
Like, the Greek gods and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you have the Norse gods, you have the Greek ones, and they fight all the time. And there ain't too many guys that are as big as Chris Hemsworth walking around this planet that have long hair. True. And have that look like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He literally looks like, yes.
And we already know
Reigns, he doesn't need to get bigger.
True.
He just needs to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do.
And we already know that my man can rock blue eyes. So if need be, he could put the blue eyes back in to be Hercules.
The funny part is, the great thing about Hercules, if you read the proper Greek mythology, and I'm huge into it, because it leads into war, and I like that kind of shit, is that Hercules has brown eyes.
Yeah.
So Hercules has the natural eye color Roman Reigns has.
That's even better. You know what? You know what's crazy? Not a lot of people know this, but Hercules was like 5'3". Like the real life Hercules that competed in the Olympics, he was 5'3". He was a short. He was a short man. I'm half Greek, so I know my mythology. I'm a descendant of him. You see, like you can't see the pecs moving right now too well, but I got him moving. You know, so I taught The Rock how to do that shit, but that's not besides the point.
Okay, now we're going a little too far.
Hey man,
we're pushing the envelope just a little bit too much.
The whole spiel about that was you can't blame Roman
Yeah.
for not wanting to be part of a company that's not trying to keep him safe. You can't get mad at the dude going, yo, I left once, I'll do it again. And everybody,
and I'll leave with the belt.
All the internet trolls can come out like, oh, you're being a bitch ass. He goes, yo, my man, I have a daughter and twin sons. Are you bugging, son? And I have another avenue to make money because one, I clearly have a look and have a family member that's knee deep into it. And number three, I did one and people were like, yo, I can definitely see him doing another movie. Just don't do Conan. Do anything else.
Yeah, please don't do Conan. Leave Conan where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's a really disturbing. It's to me, the only word I can find disturbing for WWE to not want to test for something that serious. It has claimed 8,000 lives in the U.S. alone, countless around the world, because of people that either didn't believe in it, had borderline conditions, or that shit just got them. And I don't know what the hell Gigi's doing.
Yeah, I don't know if she took a selfie or took a picture of us.
I took a picture of us. I took a group picture.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Yeah, I was trying to catch it at the end, like, hey.
I thought she was doing the Roman. She was doing the ooh. I was like, right? Who's she gonna spear?
That's after I take a sip of the Jameson. Once it clears up the nostril, I'm like,
get the.
That's that.
Yeah. That's me when I do the cast strength makers. I'd be awesome. Ooh, like somebody has to get speared after that.
Oh yeah. But and another thing about them not testing for COVID and these wrestlers actually having it. Now, let's say they do pop for it. They do independent testing. Now they can't be at shows. Now, apparently a lot of people weren't at the New York show, the 26th. Like it was like I think 1/3 of the crowd was gone or some shit like that. They only saw like 5,000 tickets or some shit, like a 15,000.
They had Ciampa and Pete Dunne come up.
Yeah.
To do the main event.
That's wild.
But imagine spending good money on a show, a day one, a house show, your first one, and you're there to see any talent in particular, and now that talent is not there.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, it's like going to the Lakers and LeBron's not playing. Like I kind of wasted my money now. Not to say that these other wrestlers aren't worth watching, but you have your favorites, or you're like, yo, there's a cage match going on. I never seen a cage match. Now the cage match is canceled. Like, what the fuck I came here for?
It's funny because I was a second away from buying that meter shirt.
Yeah.
When I heard that COVID thing, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
and I know it affects Roman's pocket more than anybody, but I was like, that's highly responsible. These people have families, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's the wildest shit right there.
We're grown individuals that get information properly.
For real, and it can't cost that much to fucking get shit tested. Like there's trucks that come, like get one of those fucking trucks that stand outside the arena, or come in 2 days early to test.
We live in New York City where there's COVID testing every 2 to 3 blocks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me a fucking big ass company as big as WWE is cannot afford doing COVID testing every 2 weeks for your superstars to, one, for their safety, for their family's safety, okay? Because you have fans coming in here and a lot of them are just still unmasked, or they have the mask and they're just not wearing it right. Again, where's the line that we cross and that we don't cross? I mean, at the same time, what's AEW's policy when it comes to COVID? Now I'm asking. Now I want to see what the other guys are doing too.
I'll look it up.
What's so different? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they also taking that lead in action where they're like, if you feel like you got to get it done, you got to get it done, or no, you have to get it done every 2 weeks.
I mean, for something that's for a form of entertainment that's very physical for every performer, even the people interviewing people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody out there got a family, son. I don't care how much of a loner you are. You know what I'm saying? At least somebody out there cares about you. You know, maybe not sure. But everybody else, people care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Because that room down there with that show thing is very lonely. That not even the dogs go down there anymore. We used to get them early in the season. After October, they were like, you know what? Now we're good. Everybody's upstairs. But yeah, I'm saying because I don't know, man. And they have those rapid testings that you do at home. You can't get a shitload of those and just. You guys have Senate connections.
I have 3 of them stacked up already.
But I'm saying you guys got Senate connections, right? Don't you? Use your connections, man. Vince McMahon's a Republican, isn't he? Right? You fucking piece of shit. Come on, man.
But
your
he
wife
needs to be, right?
To be a Trump thing in his cabinet. Do work your magic, son. Pull in those favors to save lives, you prick.
Like I honestly don't get, but this is at the same time we're trying to put logic into wrestling.
No, this is a different thing. This is not booking.
We're putting real life logic into wrestling.
If I was putting real life logic into booking, this is real life logic into real life shit. To a real life company with real life performers and staff.
And then you have these wrestlers touching the fans' hands, hugging them, being all cool and whatnot. Mm-hmm. These are things that I don't know whether they do or they don't take in account, but it's fucking trash that you're still risking the lives of many people in your organization because they're so focused on what's going on at the front, which is basically whatever's on camera. But are they really focusing on what's happening in the backstage, in catering, and this and that? Like one person could be sick in catering and pass it on to 20 to 30 people because that's the remaining roster that we don't see on the TV. On any program, you have about like 30, 40 niggas back there. All right. And one nigga is still on the way. He's not there yet. He's still on the way. He's traveling. Listen, he might be coming from Florida. All right? Just saying.
He might be coming from the
We all know how hot Florida is right about now.
That's where a lot of them live, though. A lot of them live in Tampa, bro. They live in Florida, bro. A lot of them still live in Florida from like their NXT days or their FWC days. They still live down there, bro. Yo, I know for a fact, but he's not even a pro wrestler. He still lives in Tampa. LA in Tampa.
There's no state tax. That's what it is.
You gotta love that shit. But the point is, you know what else is there? There's definitely a state COVID there. That shit is official down there. Florida stopped caring the moment they said you can't go to bars and beaches. They were like, wait, we can't go where?
Yeah,
no. People got to go to the beach.
They're like, fuck you mean? 90% of our revenue is the nightclub.
You know what I'm saying? I was dying because I was talking just checking with Krills, and I see that he put up, you know what I'm saying, I want COVID. I go, no, man, you want shutdown. You want shutdown.
You know what's crazy? I mean,
funny, I don't blame him. The wintertime is a good shutdown time.
Oh yeah, I'm in Times Square. I'm in Times Square. Gigi's helping me out, and I'm waiting outside. And I look around, and all I see are people with their fucking phones, like recording themselves, taking pictures of themselves, and I'm like, everybody's a content creator. One dude's singing, like he's in front of the New Year's stage, and he's just fucking singing some shit. And I'm like, wow. Like how, Sway? Like how did this guy make it through this shit? Like this is why I want to shut down.
I question a lot. How did you survive?
Yeah.
How do these crackheads still survive?
Oh, I don't know.
No, but I'll tell you this much.
Well,
I made it very clear.
They got everything else.
I'll tell you this much. Back when it started, I go, yo, the moment I see a homeless dude with a mask on, I'm putting one on because they've survived everything. Homeless dude put on a mask, I'll be like, yo, I got to get one. I got to get 3.
Yo, they probably got the
That
cure.
dude's worried about catching something, and he's been through it all.
Yep.
I gotta get me one.
One of them dudes was probably like, "Yo, you got COVID," because I don't give a fuck. And like 2 days later, the body destroyed it, and he's chilling. Yeah. He's like, "Yo, I actually feel better." You know, like
I don't know what that was, but I feel like it cleared my sinuses. Like I'm
words, like shit. I'm able to think straight. Like,
I'm like, wait, you I'm sorry. Like I told you, the moment I saw homeless dude with it, I was like, yo, give me like 6 masks, because, yo, what has in New York? What kind of rabies or subway shit hasn't these guys gotten yet? How many pipes haven't they shared, or needles, and they're still alive? Now I'm worried.
Yeah, this motherfucker could survive a fucking nuclear holocaust. He's wearing a mask. This might be serious.
I'm not saying there. Ultimately, it's like a roach. It's like, yeah, he's gonna get through it. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's being out the 800,000. He's done it somehow.
Yep.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, no, it's just insane to see how many people are consistently out, especially in Times Square. This is the thing. The people in like that travel to New York to celebrate New Year's for whatever reason, that they want to come here to celebrate. Please hold.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know, New York is where where the ball drops, and we have the Rock and New Year's Eve with not Carson Daly, with the Cyrus, whatever the fuck his name is, the dude from American Idol, and everybody comes here as a tourist to be a part of the shit and see the ball drop. Now, as a native New Yorker, I've never went down to Times Square to see the ball drop. Why? Because there's way too many fucking people down there at that time. Two, there's no place to use the fucking bathroom. And, you know, it's like, if I got to take a piss, I'm not pissing on myself. People wear diapers down there. It's not even a fucking joke. And 3, there's way too many fucking people down there, and I could watch that shit in my house. You know, like, it's not that different watching it inside your house in the heat, you know, all comfy and shit like that, than when you watch it over there in the fucking -3 degrees with your 7 jackets and your fucking 5 mittens and your diaper and all that other shit, looking for somebody to fucking kiss. And now that the COVID's running rampant, you know, I don't know how much of the kissing shit's going on. But yeah, it's definitely crazy with that shit happening down there. And with the WWE not testing anymore, and with the holiday, everybody's going to be around their people. Everybody's going to be around their family. They're going to be around in parties, especially now where people are like, oh, with the booster, you only have to be out for 5 days and blah, blah, blah. All that. Everybody's going to take the chance. Like, well, I got the fucking booster, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. But then that's where the spread's going to be even faster, because they said, like, what, the first 3 days? I don't know this for a fact. I heard this, but, like, the first 3 to 4 days is where this virus spreads. Like, it's more contagious then. But everybody's going to be at parties and all that shit, and then that shit spreads faster. And then you don't want to test your fucking wrestlers for this shit?
Keep your headphones.
No, for real. I hear you. I was trying to air, you know, bite up the air for when you come back, explaining why I don't go down to Times Square during the New Year's.
I don't think any real New Yorker has ever gone to celebrate New Year's Eve in Times Square. No real New Yorker does that.
Nope.
I don't know who the fuck's like really thinks that New Yorkers really celebrate. Oh my God, New Yorkers get to celebrate New Year's Eve on the strip of Times Square. Ah! No. It doesn't happen in real life. Anybody who's not from New York is watching this, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Real New Yorkers don't do that dumb shit. You know what we do? We stay home with our families. If we don't stay home with our families, we stay home by ourselves now. Now is a different age. You asked us 10, 15, maybe even 20 years ago. Hell yeah, we kick it with our families. They're drinking, someone's smoking, some shit is happening. All right, so good old fucking time. But the one thing we do together as a family is not go to Times Square.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't do that.
You have to see the look on
and if you are a New Yorker and you go to Times Square to celebrate New Year's Eve, shame on you.
Move.
Yeah.
Move. Listen,
You're really from Jersey.
Because I've had family members who are not from New York go, yo, you know where we should go? No. I know where you're going with this, because It's the 30th, and you're thinking some outlandish shit for a real New Yorker. No. Go back to Florida. Go back to California. Do not come back here suggesting dumbass shit.
Word.
It's like asking a New Yorker to go on a big bus ride tour all over New York.
Absolutely correct.
We don't do that.
Nah.
You know what I
We
call
don't
that?
do that.
Life. I've done that with life in the city.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Everywhere.
You know what's crazy? I don't go down to Manhattan that often, so seeing all the videos and all that, it's new to me. But I see people walking around like, oh my god, with the cameras taking pictures, shit. And I'm looking at them like, really, nigga? You ain't never seen a big ass TV on a building before? Like, I'm not even down here, and this shit don't impress me. Like, all right, whatever. Yo, you're gonna take a picture of a building that has a TV on it, beautiful. Like, go back home and get the fuck out of the train. Because that's what the problem is. That's the biggest problem with New Year's. Y'all people don't understand. You can't drive down there. So you got to take the train down there. Now imagine being in a fucking train that fits maybe 100 people, if that, with 50,000 other people.
I want you guys, I want you to understand. I'm gonna explain the process to you, right? You're way off wrestling topic. I want you to express, right?
Oh, yeah.
What happens is, after 8 o'clock, usually, they shut down the trains between 34th and 59th. So you have to walk from one of those stations to 42nd. And now with this COVID shit is very limited. But those trains still stay shut down till like damn near 1 or 2 in the morning. And then do yourselves a favor, not just an Uber, try to catch a cab. And the level of fuck you're gonna get. You're gonna see, Uber waiting time, 2 fucking hours.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget about calling someone. That cell service is trash. That's done. You are not getting any kind of cab service in this fucking city, especially in that area.
Nope.
I want you to understand that you are going to be in that area fucked. And if for some reason you feel like, we can get into a bar, correction. You are going to get fucked with the prices. Them places are anywhere from 50 to 200 yaks. And you might get one drink out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, it's after 12. That's it, son. See, that's the catch. If you get here at 10, you pay nothing. You'll get bottle service, or it depends where you go. You get free shots. You show up after 12.
That's when the party started.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, son. You gonna come out of here straight broke.
Mm-hmm. Not even fucking buzzed.
Nope.
So every you're getting every perspective, and what we're trying to tell you is, don't go to Times Square.
Yeah.
No. Word.
It's better if you watch it at home.
With your TV, and guess what? Your food that you already have, and enjoy it safely.
Yeah.
Non-COVID.
Word.
Yep.
Now,
But
I will say this.
New York can do this to you.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Ultimately.
Now, I will say this. Probably in my 20s. Let's just go there. Definitely had a moment where me and my brother Lamar decided, fuck it, we're going to go out on a night. We celebrated New Year's. Yo, G, let's go to a bar. I know a couple of spots because I know a couple bartenders. Let's go. That's the only way you're going to enjoy New Year's night out.
See, I've done the same thing.
That's
like,
it.
I know
when you know the bartender, or when you have someone that knows the bartender.
Like, I know the bouncers, and I know the bartenders, and I know the owner. So I'm like, where I'm like, I got to cover.
That's the only time you're really going to have probably a good time. Because if you know enough people, you ain't paying shit.
Yep. They're going to look at you like, yo, come on. Well, he didn't pay. Now you have to leave. Mind your business. Don't worry about that man.
You had to open up your mouth.
Get the fuck off the line. Get out of here.
He paid. You did it. He paid. You did it. And that's why you're still standing here. Matter of fact, next. You cute. Get in.
Word.
Yep.
Like,
that's the only way I get in. They look at me like that. You're hot right now. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. We was together and they let him in, but they didn't let me in. I was like, what the fuck is this?
When we went to know the show that one time.
Yes.
One time, it was like, you're hot. You can go ahead. I was like, well,
And I stood out there, and then when Lay came back, he's like, yo, why didn't you let my boy in? He goes, oh, I didn't see him. He was too short. Like, fucking bastard. It's funny. Gigi walks away as soon as I crack that joke. I thought she would like it. She probably heard it.
She loves those hype jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it.
What's going on, Walter?
I appreciate it, Walter. Thank you so much, man. We had a moment.
Word. I don't. I'm not 100% sure on why they shut us down, but it did happen during the Raw watch along, and maybe the sound leaked into the stream somehow, some way, or the WWE was like, "Yo, these guys could potentially be the best thing on Monday nights," and they're spitting straight facts. So we got to shut them down as best we can.
Correct. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you want to enjoy Raw, watch it with the fellas. Please do it, because it's completely worth watching that shit show. Tell me, give me an honest, you guys. Like, I quit watching Raw, but I watch these guys watching. And I go, yo, at least it's worth it now, man. I can like, sit through it. One day I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch Raw as I watch you guys doing it. I'll be like, all right, okay, now here we go. This is what I needed. I needed that.
The context. But yo, speaking of Monday Night Raw, right? So Becky Lynch tweets out saying that she wished she would have been able to wrestle Toni Storm or some shit like that. And Britt Baker puts out a picture. Yeah, Britt Baker puts out a picture of her. And in my head, I was like, yo, if you really gave a shit about wrestling Toni Storm, wouldn't you have lobbied for her to be more of a fucking primary fucking wrestler?
You would have lobbied for an angle with her.
Right.
That's what everybody does when they want to do something with somebody. Jericho wanted to do an angle with somebody, and he lobbied for it and he got it. I forgot who it was. It wasn't Kevin Owens.
Please don't tell me it was Fandango.
He was like, yo, I want to do an angle with him. And they were like, yo, great, cool. Make it happen. Because you hold weight.
Yep.
That's how it works in the world.
Yeah. But it makes me feel like, yo, y'all full of shit.
Don't afterthought it.
Right.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
That's like me. That's like me going, I really wish Kenny was on the fucking the Knucklehead podcast when after he goes, I'm no longer gonna go on fucking YouTube and shit. And I'm like, but what happened to the 2 years that this nigga was doing it? Oh, don't worry about that. You know, I'm trying to get my name out there so people can see it.
Yeah, how long has Toni Storm been in the company the same time as you?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo.
Like, look, what was it? Bryan Danielson said he wanted to work with Hangman Page, right? He wanted to wrestle Kenny Omega, right?
Yep.
Done and
He
done.
He wanted to wrestle the gentleman from New Japan.
There he goes, yeah.
I'm just saying. CM Punk wanted to wrestle Darby Allin, right?
There you go.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Single, like, yo, I like Darby Allin. Like, you see him in the independent thing, he goes. Jericho wanted to work with MJF.
And they did it. They made that musical too. They made a musical for it.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Good. It was good though.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, if you want to listen, if you want to say you want something, don't lobby for it after the person's released.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing here? What's the point?
Yeah.
That's literally like MJ going, damn, I wanted to play with Pippen, but he retired. You're like, wait, what? But he played in the league for 5 years. You could have got him traded to you. You're Michael Jordan. It could have happened easily.
Apparently, the only person that can't do that in basketball is Chris Paul, because every time he wanted to go somewhere, they kiboshed it. They were like, nah, nigga. You can't go to the Lakers. You can't go to the Knicks. You can't go anywhere. Stay on the Clippers.
He got WWE real good.
Yeah. But that I would love to see her. I would love to see her in AEW because, in all honesty, I feel like she's like the different women's wrestler. Like, she looks different. She has her different swagger. Like, she's from another country, so she got that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, her moveset is different. I think that would fit better in AEW. Her originality.
I want to see her with not Britt Baker. No, damn it, I forgot the chick's name all of a sudden. Actually, Martinez, now that she's there too.
Oh yeah.
Word.
That was fun.
That was enjoyable because finally we get another surprise, but it's actually now for the women's division, and that's a surprise to me. That was great. I was happy. I was like, what the hell just happened to Thunder Rosa? It makes sense. We made Jade a bigger heel.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, because heels sometimes, let's be real. Jade can clean the house with any jobber, but it takes a wrestler to make her a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
To me, she is a fitness model. She is a fitness model becoming a wrestler. She's still kind of green. We can see where it's at. But it takes someone like Thunder Rosa to basically elevate her skills. Because not for nothing, she put in work yesterday, and Thunder Rosa gave her work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Like, this is what I'm going to work with you, and I'm still going to fuck you up at the same time. And it looked good. Those kicks looked really good on her. But then we have, this heel surprise. Who the hell is this? This crew member? Who's this? Who is this? We don't know who this is. It's Mercedes Martinez. Oh my God. What is she doing here? She's all elite. Why else should we be there, Tony?
This is true.
What
yeah.
else? Oh, and big ups. JR for bringing it. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was all in the feels. JR is back. Cancer-free. That's awesome.
Those are the perfect JR moments. Those moments are JR moments.
Yeah.
When the heel does something really dirtbag, that's JR the way. That's leave. Don't say a word. Let JR get it all that in.
Yep.
Shocking moments. I love it.
But yeah, back to the women's division. It's going to be interesting to see where this can go. My saddest thought, in all honesty, and it was basically what I kind of posted up earlier in my stories, where Bayley won't be able to fight Toni Storm, and that's out of her control because she's on the road to recovery.
Yeah.
And man, that would have been so good to see. Bayley would have put her over. Toni would have put Bayley over at the same time because the both of them can go. It would have been such a good thing to see. This is my thing. I don't understand how the women's ranking would be in the WWE's, in the company. In all honesty, if you are a former NXT UK Women's Champion, you should be former NXT UK Women's Champion going to Monday Night Raw. Oh, you don't know me? Oh, okay. Well, let me put you on. I'm the queen of NXT UK. I'm the queen of Raw UK. Some wild ass shit. And you think you're the queen here, but for where I'm from, that's where the royalty lives.
It's true. It's true.
It would have been just so dope, even if you were to have because NXT is obviously we all kind of agreed it was its own separate show, Black and Gold, not so much of this new shit, but it was his own separate thing, and when you added the UK division to it, that was a whole nother fucking level.
That was awesome. You just do that after you said, well,
Word. It's crazy because it's almost like
I was like, oh,
that was perfect. It was a little
a little jab to the shit. It's crazy though, because like WWE doesn't even acknowledge their own other brands. Like they don't acknowledge AEW, Impact, or any other organization. They don't even acknowledge NXT or UK. Like this is literally another faction of WWE. It's another brand. Like why wouldn't you acknowledge that?
It's it's amazing, right? Like Walter and Dragon by themselves, right?
Dewdrop.
What happened?
She said Dewdrop?
I'm not gonna get into that.
You said what's amazing. I said
Dewdrop. But the thing is look, Walter and Dragunov, right? You know what that match did with no crowd, right? Then you know what the second match did, right?
Yep.
And for some reason, when you do your Raw, whatever the fuck they do, or your SmackDown Second Chance, or whatever the fuck they call it, At no point do you mention these amazing matches when you're recapping shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I would have been like, yo, listen, get on Peacock. I can't believe I just said that. Oh, well, actually, no. In the UK, you're still WWE Network, by the way. But get on Peacock.
Lucky bastards.
And watch Walter and Dragunov. 1 and 2. Whatever gets you wet. Because the shit is worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch Piper versus anybody in the UK. She's Tony Storm.
Oh, man, that was so good.
You want to put up Tony Storm and Piper at the same time? You highlight that match. Because, folks, if you have the network, go watch that. And believe me, it's only going to be in the British accent.
Yep.
Not French, Portuguese, German, and
Yugoslavian at the same time.
I have no idea the language they have at this point.
Yeah.
One is if you want to highlight these people, it's like when you buy archives, like we were talking about before, buying like AW and TNA archives and Ring of Honor archives. This is how you do it. Oh, have you seen their top 10 matches? Not all of them are WWE.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is how you do it.
Definitely.
Your top 10, let's say Adam Cole is still there, right? You put him versus Kyle O'Reilly. When Future Shock broke up and they had their match. Or when him and Kyle O'Reilly was going for the ROH championship.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Why is it so hard for you people? Ricochet. Anything in Evolve. Any fucking match in Evolve.
I just want Ricochet to be on TV at this point.
Word.
Like I know he almost killed Sheamus on SmackDown. I saw like he did a moonsault though. He did an Asai moonsault to the ground and over rotated and basically landed on Sheamus' shoulders. Like his ass was on Sheamus' shoulders.
I don't care. Sheamus is a big boy. He'll be all right.
No, it's true. That's why he survived it. Like Bebop.
I'll tell you this much. I know Sheamus didn't go back there and start bitching. Sheamus was like, it happens.
Bebop was good, was chilling.
Yeah, Bebop was fun.
Yeah, he was like, it was a beautiful moonsault before you land on my neck, but other than that, it was good.
Fella, try to, you know how to do it, fella. I can't flip.
Yeah,
you know how to do it, fella.
Next time, don't try to kill me. It will be all right. But I want to see fucking Ricochet do something because it's almost like, yo, Rick, my man's just ask for your release and go home, bro. We'll see you in 90 days. Because that's the next time you're gonna wrestle anyway, so might as well be for somewhere else.
This much. Which the perfect thing for Ricochet to do is right. He gets released, right? And then Will Ospreay wins the IWG Championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he literally goes, yo, to any, which is uncalled for, by the way, in New Japan, because you don't do open challenges. And then who comes out? But his old buddy, nemesis, and friend, Ricochet. And then you have and here's the thing. This is the thing I love that people forget about Ricochet, right? Is when you watch Lucha Underground, you forget that he can do two things very well. He can chain wrestle, and he is fucking strong, son.
Yes.
That one time he picked up Mil Muertes, I was like, and he picked up Jeff Cobb too. Cueros' brother. Shit, I always forget his name. That's Jeff Cobb. Cueros' brother. Yeah.
Fuck.
Forget his name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Is, my man Jason. Their former is Jason.
Yeah.
But the point is, like, yo, people forget Ricochet is really strong, like power strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't powerbomb Mil Muertes because you're weak. You know what I mean? Some of the bigger guys they had in Lucha Underground, he was
tossing them around.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm saying is you have the usual 3 stages matches in New Japan. You know, you have the beginning of it, you have the little more technical part in the middle, then you have the end of it where there's just like finishing move after finishing move.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That would be the ideal thing. To let people know that he is still Ricochet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? AKA Prince Puma. You know, and him and Will, and they can have people shut up about their flippy match. I guess they had no story.
Yeah.
You know, they can now, since both characters are fully developed, they can have that story now. You know what I mean? Like they're mature. Hey,
you want to sit on the chair?
Yeah.
All right. You gonna?
I actually want to sit on your lap.
You want to sit on my lap? Of course you do. We have a special guest today.
Hey,
Miss Riley. Hey, Riley. They put a lot of alarms and stuff like that. You can't hear it. I can because I got the headphones in.
I thought for a second she was doing this.
Oh no!
No, she was not doing John Cena. You can't see me.
I thought she was doing that to mess with her.
No.
With her toe.
No, she definitely told me to tell everybody that she hopes that we have a great podcast. You know, and are we gonna say Happy New Year's to everybody?
No, you say it.
What, me? I'm gonna say it at the end of this show. You're here. You're the special guest.
Get better at it.
Word.
No. Did you watch AEW?
Can I sit on your lap?
Sure, absolutely. Did you watch AEW?
Nope.
No? Sorry.
You did?
You did or you did not?
I did not.
You did not. Okay. You did not. What did you see?
Nothing. Just get me off the camera.
I can't get you off the camera. I'm on the camera.
That's the way this works.
Yeah.
What?
We're all on the camera.
We're all on the camera.
That's right. That's how we talk.
No? That's it. Well, she's on Smash right now. So
okay.
You're better than the rest of us right now.
It's called Super Smash.
She's on Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash.
Nice,
Okay.
Nice.
It's my Nintendo Switch.
With her Nintendo Switch. Just in case it's not clear to anyone.
Oh, okay. I thought that was my Nintendo Switch, but apparently
no, that's not your Nintendo Switch. He thinks that's his Nintendo Switch.
No, that's definitely yours.
That is not your Nintendo Switch.
That's right.
You're right.
My mom got it.
That's
She's cutting promos already.
We gotta teach him young, man. We gotta teach him young. We can never.
Yeah.
No, man. We can't be slacking on that in life, y'all.
Word.
So,
When?
You went for the win. Look at you going for the win.
Nice.
You won.
LaFlaca said hi, little one.
That was a quick game. That was a quick game.
Okay, that was a quick game. All right.
Okay.
You good?
Okay.
You want to talk about wrestling?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, I do.
I like the back.
I'm just gonna be in the camera.
Okay.
Playing my game.
You be in the camera playing your game.
This is gonna be hard.
I want to start my own little YouTube channel with her because this is.
I actually love that. She said, "Nah, I just want to be in the camera." I love that. That's awesome.
She'd be taking my phone and she's like, "So, hi fans, welcome to my channel," and it's absolutely nobody. But I'm sure if I put her on live, she'll go to the moon.
Oh yeah.
To the moon. All right. Oh, man.
What was the next subject? I got lost here.
Well, all right. Walter wants to know if Triple H is still associated with NXT.
Pobrecito, Triple H is dying on the inside watching it. Just
I know he sits back and goes,
No.
If he is,
there's like ATVs with sledgehammers in them.
Yeah.
House now.
right.
So mad.
I mean, I know he's had like a heart condition and he's not physically in control of anything. And Shawn Michaels is taking over, but
Shawn Michaels is a yes man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is not taking over anything. So Shawn Michaels is just, just being Shawn Michaels.
We're encouraging it. We're encouraging it. We're responding and we're encouraging it.
Yeah.
I know
I'm Donkey Kong and there's a Donkey Kong.
That's life.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
You know what's a real Donkey Kong?
That's a twin.
Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah.
Vince McMahon is definitely a Donkey Kong.
He's a Donkey Kong.
Vince McMahon is a Donkey Kong.
What?
Beat up Vince McMahon.
No.
Don't let him beat you up. Oh, you're Donkey Kong. Damn.
That's how all the talent reacts to him.
Yeah.
All the time. Damn.
I'm playing Mario Kart.
Okay, go you do your thing.
Yeah.
So, Walter, he's dying on the inside. He's slowly dying on the inside. You know, and everybody's giving him, you know.
Let me go put on some pants.
Oh, that's great to you have shorts on. That's fantastic to announce to the world. Oh my God.
What?
Nothing.
But yeah, Triple H is definitely rolling over in his hospital bed right now.
Yeah, no, for real. His baby is dying. One soldier at a time, man. Sometimes two soldiers at a time.
Yeah, for real.
Dale, my man is losing people left and right. I won't be surprised if he ends up leaving the company, but he ain't never gonna leave the company.
Who's that?
The day he leaves the company is the day that they fire him.
Yeah,
that's true. And it's funny, his daughter just started training. All puns intended. His daughter just started training.
Really? How old is his daughter?
His old, I think like 15, 16.
Oh shit! Okay, damn, time flies, bro.
Hopefully, if she's lucky, she doesn't look like Triple H.
Yeah,
he doesn't have his
the beat.
Yeah,
he's lucky.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, so NXT with 2.0s. The third one is. That I want to know his opinion on that. Like, I would really love to be the fly on the wall when he watches that and goes, "What the fuck is this?" Or does he be like, "Hey, fuck it, it changed. I got some ideas for when I come back."
I'm gonna cover your face.
I think for a fact he goes the whole. I can fix
it. My bad, Lay.
I can fix it. If you give me the chance.
Right? That's the thing.
Thank you. It was either this or Dean Malenko. This is the first thing. Dean Malenko's in a little slot right now.
Dean Malenko might have the least personality ever, but
it's all right. It's okay. You're off camera. Be happy.
No, but yeah, I think he looks at it and goes, "Yo, I can still fix it." You know what I mean? Like, I can still fix this. Like, just let me get there and I can fix it. Even with tired, I can fix it.
No, yeah, for real. Because the way it looks, the branding isn't really as important as the wrestling.
Yes.
And the wrestling's not that bad, but their stories are not. They're just coming out of nowhere. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna reboot." Yeah, we're gonna reboot everything tonight, and now we have a 6-month storyline that's gonna conclude. It's like, wait. When the fuck did Braun Breaker? This is his 5th match. He got 2 title shots. He's in the War Games with a British dude that's from UK that wears boxer shorts and baseball gloves and basketball shoes. Doesn't know what he's doing, and now he wants to fight AJ Styles. When did this happen? Like, you got a tornado of clusterfuck happening in NXT 2.0. And, you know, with Triple H, if Triple H comes back, I want to know how he unravels that fucking cord. The headphones. He got the wired headphones. That's what the NXT is right now.
I mean, for him, it has to be one cluster at a time. First of all, I guess you don't touch that title picture right now. And you have to. For me, I would go directly to the women first. Okay. I didn't build this up for it to wind up like this. I would, because you know what, Toxic Attraction isn't my favorite thing, but they are a thing, and you can make them even better. And they have all the titles. They're essentially your Shield.
True.
Yeah. That's what I'll call them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in a sense, I'm with it. I got no problem with it. I get it. But their opponents, or I guess their opposition, is everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So we focus on that. I would really push for Carmelo Hayes. So first of all, I push for all the NXT championships to not be pinned every week. Why are the champions just getting pinned all the time? Well, that guy got to get some money.
Yeah. Well, you know, honk if you don't want the champions. Honk if you don't want the champions pin.
Honk if you want.
He understands.
Yeah, he understands. He's listening right now.
Right. He's listening. He's just letting us know. I hear you, brother.
Yo, I don't understand why all of you champions are getting pinned by people who are not going to challenge for the title. And if they are, it's going to like a month away.
Yeah.
5 people.
And then you have a cruiserweight title. That's no longer a cruiserweight title, apparently. It's open weight title, I think. Is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that are they going to unify it? If I'm not mistaken, with the
American Championship, North American title?
North American Championship. I think that's what they were doing with Roderick Strong and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah. So, essentially, you're getting rid of a title that can be very exciting on any brand. And that one title could be your every brand title if you do it right. You're getting rid of it. Whatever. Now, let's go on to Braun Breaker with 2 Ks. The third one is no longer that silent. Stop.
Yeah.
It's no longer that silent. It's real at this point.
Yeah, it's a whisper.
So what happened hit row. We're done. What do we do there? You know what we do there is? You know how you uncluster that situation? Because the kid is there. I just realized. You uncluster it? You know how you uncluster the situation? Let him win the title.
Who, Braun Breaker?
Yeah. This is what you're leading to. Start the new year with the new champion. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what you do there is? And he gets that champion. He goes, listen, now that I'm an official champion, I want to release this ridiculous name. This is not my name. My name is Rex Steiner. My lineage in this business is known everywhere. My father is Rick Steiner. My uncle is Scott Steiner. Or, to some of you fans, Big Papa Pump.
That's right. Holla if you hear him.
You don't know who he is, right?
Word.
And just throwing out there, if you don't remember him, holla if you hear me.
That's it. And then the whole crowd will go fucking crazy.
But I am the son of the gremlin, boulder-faced Rick Steiner. I am Rex Steiner. That's what you get from me. Power wrestling, period. Done. And there it is.
Yeah.
You know, we came up with the whole social media group, remember?
Yep.
Why can't you do this with this guy? That's his lineage. That's who he is. What are we doing here?
Like, I don't understand why we can't recognize the younger generations, the next generations of some really amazing legendary wrestlers. And if it wasn't just because of the wrestling, it was because of the promo, how they deliver it, how they told a story. The Steiner brothers are one of the greatest tag teams that WCW ever had.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they were great before Big Papa Pump, before Big Booty Daddy, before any of that. All right. He was, they were a package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is the son of one of the greatest tag team wrestlers that was out there, that basically put their legacy out there. His uncle is banned from some WWE buildings. Maybe that's why they can't really mention that. I don't know. Maybe that's just a gray area. Because Yeah.
They mentioned, he's a genetic freak. I'm like,
they're saying a lot of things that kind of makes it sound like they're selling him as his uncle. At this point, why are we even using a generic name? Why are we using generic names in the first place?
When new year, new champion, he goes, yo, listen, forget Braun Breaker. This is who I am.
I know what was him because he killed me.
Sometimes you die in video games.
And he cracked my phone.
What? Nah, we got to beat him up.
Your phone?
Was that Steve?
You got to beat him up.
That was Steve.
Was it Steve?
That was Steve.
Was it Steve?
That was Steve.
Steve.
It's Steve?
Yeah.
Is it Steve?
Yes,
Picking
and
Steve.
they're not picking him.
It wasn't Steve. Sonny? It didn't say Steve. We'll just say his name is Steve for today.
Yes.
Forget Steve.
I like the fact that it's so nice to see a show without a show.
Can you do me a favor? Can you say?
So nice to see you guys without.
Sonny's not a fan of the show at all.
Yeah, for real. Sonny loves to fuck with show.
Nah, she is.
Shout out to Sony. Sonny. You hear me, Sony? I'm over here like, you heavy girl. Like,
Replace the show with Gigi's little one.
yeah, man.
Grandma, bring his chair.
Listen, you can either sit on a chair or I don't know, but you cannot sit on the floor, and you can't sit on me anymore because I'm wearing sweats. You hot.
Sit on the chair.
You want to sit on the chair with the Rock and John Cena? We're gonna pull out the WrestleMania chair.
Sit on the chair. You're not gonna do this for me? You're not doing this? Oh,
Can you do too sweet?
that was the whole process.
To the camera.
Right there. That was no move.
Do too sweet to the camera. Oh, peace sign. Do too sweet.
No,
Do the wolf pack.
Did you just do the what's the name of that?
and
chair?
plastic honey.
Don't tell everybody you're doing
Not
something.
Io
They're gonna
Shirai. Kyrie
find you.
saying?
Yes. She just did the thing. She just did the.
She's just missing the mask. Oh no, Kyrie Sane was the pirate.
And she used to do the. She used to hold
Oh yeah, no, you're right. She did.
She used to hold the wheel here and then do the whole straight anime.
I'll pull you closer. I will pull you closer. Okay. No, I'm not gonna put you further if you're doing stuff like that.
Right, you said
Do it
closer.
again. No. Do it again. No. Because she's short, so you know her face is like down here. It's not. I'm not adjusting the camera.
I hear you. Yo, Sonny goes, I bet my life that Gigi's little one knows more about wrestling than the show does. Yo, wait.
She knows the Lucha Brothers, bro.
This is true.
You know the Lucha Brothers? What do we do?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
you're doing good, kid. No, don't hate me. They love it. We all love it.
Yeah, that proves that she definitely knows more than show does.
Ah.
There it is. You got it.
That's what they do.
You know what we're gonna say? We're gonna put Ruby Soho song on. It's really cool.
What is it?
It's literally saying
What?
Ruby Soho. The whole song is Ruby Soho. Oh my god. How do you feel about Charlotte Flair? How do you feel about Charlotte Flair? For real. How do you feel about Charlotte Flair? She's cool. Sasha Banks. All right. Becky Lynch. All right. Bianca Belair. Thunder Rosa. All right.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. Do you know who Dana Brooke is?
I just don't put it up.
No, okay. Do you know who Dana Brooke is? No? It's okay. Most of the world don't either.
Yeah. But you know what? I was happy to hear that she was safe in this last round of cuts.
Why are they making Dana Brooke and Reginald, all right, the next fucking R-Truth and Carmella with the 24/7 champion? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody please explain me why are we getting R-Truth Carmella 2.0, all right, all puns intended, all right, with this? This is nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Nonsense. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that it was there. I'm gonna get my own. That's so satisfying.
I have no fucking clue. I can't even come up with an idea of why they would do it.
Like I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. I think Dana Brooke was like, yo, where's the bathroom in this stadium? And Reginald was like, it's over there. And they said, you know what? You guys work well together. Keep it going. Keep it going, guys. Magic. It's
the
fucking magic.
Communication skills.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's fucking magic.
That's the way the booking looks at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, you two in catering. What are you doing right now? Nothing. We're gonna make you a couple.
That's it.
What? What's wrong with you? It's you're gonna make Piper and Drew McIntyre a couple?
Yeah. They got the same accents.
Like that's how we don't have.
Oh yeah. Then Piper's gonna come out with the size, and Drew would have the fucking sword, and they're gonna be the Ninja Turtles. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yep,
Pro Wrestling Podcast in the building. Yo, and the voice is like, why are you touching squishy things? Yo, sometimes when you're stressed, you gotta squeeze the shit out of stuff. You know?
I agree.
Yes, I got up.
Good for you.
But,
as you should.
With the new year coming to an end, this is the last episode of the wrestling podcast that we're gonna do this year until next year, which is all the way until next week. It's a long time from now. What are some things that y'all want to see, whether it be like far out there that you don't never think is gonna happen, or shit that you think is possible to happen?
In general, or with wrestling?
In wrestling. Like, what do you think 2022 is gonna give us?
What's that?
Oh man, damn, Lay.
He's like, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I would like to see my WWE stock to go up and some wrestlers back in there. Just because it's just so foul and shitty on how everything was done played. I want to see just stories that make sense. I want to see acknowledgement. That's what I want to see.
Let's be
realistic about shit. Stop giving me so much kayfabe fucking wrestling. Like, stop the bullshit. You can't bullshit bullshitters.
Yeah.
All right? Simple as that. Don't use that word. And long story short, these kids are not dumb. Okay? They were like, no, it's not. You're so, what? No, that's a lie. And they can spot it. You know what I'm saying? Is what you showed them. I wish that WWE would just be more realistic about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more realistic. Don't give me Braun Breaker with fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ks. We don't need that. Give me, you know what? Realistically, give me the younger Uso brother. Put him with his brothers. I want to see that. That's something I definitely want to see for 2022. He got it. He got it. He's not green. He doesn't look green in his matches lately. Maybe his promos might be a little green, but that's because it's not really much of a promo. If you let the man be just a man, he will be just fine. He can take it, and we can expand the bloodline. Make it the strongest fraction out there. If you got to go against New Day, then go against New Day. But that's another thing too. Don't give the New Day more tag team championships between the Usos, for the simplicity is that I want to see King Woods be King Woods.
Yeah.
I can't see King Woods be King Woods if he's in a tag team. I need to see him in a singular matches. Yeah. Same thing for Kofi. Be in each other's corners. I'm not saying that you can't be. I'm just saying that I don't want to see you guys be a tag team. If you are a tag team, let it be a tag team because both of you have a feud against two different champions on the same roster. And, you're going after one, he's going after the other. And then eventually, since they're going to beat up on you, you're going to beat up on them. Then you create a tag team, but still have a singular run. I feel right now this whole King Woods has just been really lackluster. And it's a shame. It's a shame because it's not on Xavier Woods. It's really just more on the poor writing skills and the booking skills that you guys have with him.
Yeah.
King Woods needs to be on TV, cutting the promos and winning matches, not losing. How are you a king and you lose?
Yo, they squashed the shit out of him with Roman Reigns. Remember I told y'all after he won the King of the Ring that he could be the guy who wins the Royal Rumble and goes face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? They kibosh that shit real quick. And then they come with that crown that looks so fucking stupid. But yo, on Friday, my brother showed me a part of their promo with Drew McIntyre, and they make a joke and they like force the laugh, and then they try to force Drew McIntyre to laugh, and my brother was like, I'm done. It's like, this literally is making me lose respect for the New Day. This shit was stupid, and I don't know why they did it. Like, it's better than this. And for someone to say that about the New Day, it's like, wow, you're really fucking up. You're
literally undoing all the stuff the New Day ever did. That was good.
Yep.
That was great. Because you know what? It was just the New Day being the New Day. It wasn't somebody trying to write for them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was naturally the New Day. Those three guys coming up with their own stuff and making it organic. You know, it wasn't forced. All right, we need you guys to be funny. You need to go away. Well, we got this. We've gotten this for a long time already, man. We know what we're doing here.
And imagine Xavier Woods turning a little heelish, not full heel, just a little heelish with him and Kofi, where they're like running the back, and then out of nowhere he makes his own like Street Fighter tournament and has these wrestlers wrestle each other and all that, and he's like running SmackDown, and that would be awesome because it plays into his video games, you know, because he's a big video game head. It plays into the lore that he has with like Game of Thrones and you know that type of shit that he's also into, and it gives something for the other wrestlers to do backstage besides run after Reginald.
Oh my God! If they're not in catering, they're running after him. Oh, they're not. No, they're not even running after him because it's Dana.
Yeah, and they're chasing her down for no reason because they can't touch her. Apparently, I remember they all circled her in the ring like, which one of y'all men want to attack Dana for the title? And they just stood there. And Tamina tried to roll her up. And I'm sitting like, hold on, wait. Hold up. There is intergender wrestling. Like, she is a wrestler. She can take a bump. Like, why do y'all people act like this is just a fan that ran in?
Didn't she pin a guy?
Huh?
Didn't she pin a guy for the championship?
she pinned.
So how wrong would it be for a man
Cedric
to
the
pin
Entertainer.
her?
She
like
pinned
that,
Cedric
though.
for that title.
Pinned Cedric, right?
Yeah, his first ever singles championship, and he lost it in like 3 seconds.
He lost it.
So much for the Hurt Business being back. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, and that's another thing too. My God, how are you gonna bring the Hurt Business back, but they're barely putting in Hurt?
Yeah.
In the business, they're barely giving the business. All right.
Here's a great part about it. You got the Hurt Business, right? And if you book them correctly, then you have the Bloodline, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Literally, instead of the New Day, every fucking 4 months, you have the Hurt Business. You have a strong champion, a strong leader at least. You have a tag team. And then just in case you have a wild card, which would be MVP and the brother.
There you go.
One is literally business. We're together because we want money. The other one is family. And I'm not talking about Toretto. I'm like legit family, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's like it writes itself, but nobody wants to write it. Nobody wants to acknowledge that you can write it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I died. It's all right.
Yo, with all these people that they hired to write for the company, they should have wrote a telenovela. They should have hired a telenovela writer. Because she may not have known who these wrestlers are, but at least she could write a story. Where, like, you know, Bobby Lashley's is in love with MVP, but MVP's in love with Cedric, and now Roman Reigns is in love with Xavier Woods. At least there'll be something that, you know, that will go weekly. It seems like a daily show. Like, every day is something different.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree.
It's just in the Hurt Business word.
Yes, that's right. That's how
the Hurt Business is. You know what is so amazing? How you can't listen to anything that they're saying, but some of the things that you're doing are literally explaining some of the stuff that they're talking about. Their Hurt Business have been losing, and it's been terrible.
That's right.
So therefore, they've been losers.
That's right. Yo, what do you think is gonna happen first in 2022? Keith Lee is gonna be signed by a company, or Vieira is gonna show up on Raw. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's gonna be signed by a company.
I think Vieira might
have a main event push.
I would need him to be there on day one. Okay? Because at least he'll be there on day one. All right? If he doesn't show up for the first day of the new year with everything that's going on, my man should be just, instead of going to Raw, just start making his way to SmackDown, because at this rate, he's going there anyway.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
He might. I need this man to walk his way to Fridays. All right.
Because he ain't coming to Mondays. He don't know what Mondays look like. Shit, at this point, it looks like Veer's gonna debut against Cedric the Entertainer and beat him, and then beat Shelton Benjamin, and then go disappear again because he didn't, connect with the crowd. He's
gonna meet up with Steve.
It's amazing a guy who was on Raw for so long is re-debuting.
Yeah.
Wasn't he with Jinder Mahal for a minute?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
He was with him.
When they did the whole you can go to any brand you want the 2 weeks before the draft, him, Jinder Mahal, and the other fucking guy were on there every week fighting Drew McIntyre. Remember, Drew McIntyre almost cut him with the sword. And now he's gone. Another one. See, he's like, I want Veer to...
What the heck?
They can hear you. You don't need to get that close.
See, he's honking because he wants Veer to show up also. Or just
he is honking. He's wondering. He's the Uber that's still trying to pick him up. Like, nigga, come downstairs already. Go on, you.
I've been here for 4 months waiting for you.
Already. He's canceled 4 times this month. He's like, yo, what the hell is Veer?
It's been months. You always hit me up on a Monday.
Thing. I'm picking up Veer.
Yeah.
You Veer? No. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't understand. I don't get it.
I'm not tired.
You're not tired. So, that y'all said something else.
The Pro Wrestling Podcast said that he read something that the WWE is doing this shit with Veer because they know that it's a meme now on the internet and they're trying to make it they're trying to milk it.
See, now I don't even want to do memes for that reason. Not what memes of him. How dare you? I mean, it's easy. I got you. Relax.
Yo, but when he actually
press the button. Go to the door.
He isn't a fan of mask mandate.
I'm gonna fall down to my death.
I hear you.
And you're not gonna fall down to your death. You'll be fine.
I'm waiting for Veer to team up with Tamina, so that way no one's meaner than Tamina and fear the Veer.
Oh, no one's.
I'm waiting for that to be a tag team.
Put that on a shirt.
Right, folks, I'm about to get off. But before I get off, I just want to name 2 things that I want to see next year.
Okay, good.
Or 2 days from, or a day from now. One is the storyline I said earlier, which was Ricochet gets released, and Will Ospreay earns back the
IWGP.
Thank you, championship, right? And then Ricochet comes out to challenge him, and they actually have a legit Japanese match. There's 3 stages that we all seen, and I wanted to be 10 stars. Dave Meltzer, you will rate shit. I don't care, but I want to be 10 stars.
Word. We're gonna have to fucking do a knucklehead rating system starting next year. You know, we're gonna definitely do it. We're gonna record the matches and we're gonna star them out.
And the second thing I want to see is WWE more responsible for your talent.
Veer might come before that.
Yeah. Oh no. Veer might come in the midst of that happening after the second lawsuit.
Oh yeah.
Somebody goes, "We're suing you because I left because you guys wouldn't be responsible." Come on, Tony Starr. We're gonna push for you. And on that note, I gotta get out of here. I'm hoping shows up, but if anything,
we really, we're good. We're good. We got a special guest right here.
We might have a show up, but we have the show right now.
That's right.
I might just jump on the show tomorrow, see what's going on. Gigi and the little one, have a happy New Year.
Hey, he's saying happy New Year. He gotta go. Just late. Oh shit! I just moved the whole thing.
All right, and you know what it is?
Bye.
You need to get that close again to the microphone.
I understand.
You want to hear? I'm sorry. All right, hold on. I got you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Cool. All right. Okay. See y'all.
All right, brother. Have a good one, man.
Will do.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Is the podcast almost done?
No, the podcast is not almost done.
Okay. I need help getting on here.
I know you need help. God knows you need help. Trust me. I've been knowing that since the day you were born.
One of the things I want to see is Keith Lee like come to AEW. And I know a lot of people say he don't have the style for AEW, but
no, he has the style. The man can move. He's a big man that can move. There's so many people. Like, I would love to see him and Wardlow go at it. I want to see Keith Lee and Adam Cole again. Why not? Keith Lee. We can put Keith Lee and Chris Jericho because Chris Jericho can make anybody look good. You know?
True, yeah.
I'm trying to like think Keith Lee and Penta. That would be a good match too. There's just the different types of styles of wrestling and everything like that. And Penta's a big dude, you know? So with him and Keith Lee, that's a nice little matchup. There's so much potential that you have with AEW that you can do with Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what's the most amazing thing about it. Yes. Yes, you need help. Cool. I got you. We're talking about Keith Lee.
And if he comes with Mia Yim, there you go. I don't know. I was stuck. My brain was like, nah, nigga, you ain't thinking no more. It just went blank. I almost turned off.
You turned into a sprint system.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Holy shit. But yeah, Mia Yim coming with Keith Lee, that would be something also, because then you can have the like them known that they're a couple and they're always coming down, and you can also introduce the intergender shit going on, you know? Like,
yeah, because they were really good overall, just always showing the intergender matches and how both of them, like, when they were in a match together. But even if you don't put them in the intergender match, Mia Yim alone is just a monster and a beast in her own right.
Yeah.
You know? She was absolutely amazing in the Mae Young Classics. And what was really cool about everything is that think about it. She got who do we have? Ruby Soho, Chris Statlander, Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker. I'm trying to like going through the other stuff. What you're singing and you're so throwing me off right now, kid.
You're trying to name the women in the roster on the roster?
Some of the good women that I can see a good match with.
Yeah.
And whatever the case may be.
Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb, that would be a good one. Oh, I think because you have the veteran that is Serena Deeb and Mia Yim being just a younger generation. Wow, that would be such an amazing match to kind of see all together and everything.
Yeah, I really don't know about it.
Can you at least sing a wrestling song?
No.
Here's a wrestling podcast. Sing at least one wrestling song.
No, you sing one.
I'm not singing one. It's not my karaoke night. You're over here distracting me, ma'am. Can you stop before you fall off the chair? Because I will not save you.
I'll wait for you.
Okay. Thank you. What are you trying to do? Don't break that. Please, whatever you do, don't break that. Last thing I need is that thing to explode. It is like little Orbeez all over this floor.
Or
It'll be like bloop, 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 bloop.
No, bloop, 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 nothing. Don't break it.
at this point, do you think that
Keith Lee versus Darby Allin as well? We got some. Sorry, I was looking at the group chat and everything.
Versus me.
What?
Keith Lee versus me.
Yeah, you're not surviving, kid. You're not surviving. I believe in you.
Him just laying
I
on
believe
you.
in you. Oh.
That's what you get.
Oh, you know what? Keith Lee will probably get beat up by you.
Probably.
I believe in you. Oh, yeah, that's a strong move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Mia Yim, you do good with Mia Yim too.
Wait, what?
Mia what?
I'm watching this podcast.
Yes, that's my phone. I'm watching the podcast so I can see what's going on in the group chat. Do I need help? Hi, yes, I do need help, Cheyenne. Please, by all means. I pay well on holidays. Just
Focus on my work.
I'm focusing on my work.
Focusing on my work.
Back up.
You back up.
What's going on, Arcade? Yo, do you think that Bray Wyatt is gonna show up this year in wrestling, anywhere in wrestling?
So I want to say yes, because there's only so long that you can film horror films and everything like that before you want to get that itch to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
I think the thing is that he has part of my hair. I feel like he feels a little bit in a way how Punk felt. And this is how I'm gonna say. He has this creative character, right? That he feels like it's another branch of him. Right? Like you have your Jeff Hardy and Willow character, and you try to bring that shit to life. Now you have brought it to life, but then the ideas that you have are misunderstood. So because they're misunderstood, the people who don't get it are kind of fucking it up, are basically bursting your bubble. And when someone bursts your bubble one too many times, you become a little scarred from all that shit. And you're like, you know what? And like how Punk was, it took him a while to come back to wrestling because more or less of how hurt he was and how weary he was about the business portion of wrestling.
Yeah.
You know? You tell him he's gonna go to WWE? Nope. No, thank you. I've been stung one too many times. When Punk was on the mic, Punk was on the mic. He wasn't on the mic for Vince. He wasn't on the mic for the writers. He wasn't on the mic for anything but himself. And he quit wrestling because of that. And now you have this amazing company that, you know what? They're doing pretty fucking good. You know, for it still being a rookie.
I just filed my nails.
Good for you. Were you still considered as a rookie company in the wrestling business?
Yeah.
You know what? Not like look how long TNA, not Impact, TNA. How long they were good for before it turned to shit.
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple years, right? They were doing good because for a while people were talking about TNA. We were talking about AJ. We were talking about Samoa Joe. We were talking about the X Division. We were talking about so many different things that brought different elements. We were talking about the wrestling ring and how different it was from what we usually see.
Yep.
And you know, that's what made it amazing. But a few bad financial decisions could completely fuck it up.
Yeah. Like
Tony Khan is spending money left and right for what was it I read? 32 wrestlers that he hired in this year alone.
Shit, it was that many? I know it wasn't all WWE guys. Probably
no, but a good handful portion was definitely WWE. There's
something you can't let go. Like you can't let them pass by. But yeah, like, the TNA thing, they needed better promotion. They needed to get away from the Disney, you know, like that one location, and then try to get bigger. But with Dixie Carter and Hogan and Bischoff going there, that was a real setback. I'm not gonna lie, it was a real setback. Once they made the ring back to square, I was like, nah, you took what they were, like what they're known for, they took it out. Now they're just a generic wrestling company. Then they try to go head to head with Monday Night Raw, and it was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. TNA,
it was never gonna happen.
Yeah, TNA was good though at one point. Like I enjoyed the Aces and Eights, the Main Event Mafia, the X Division, the Ultimate X with Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles. That trio. Jay Lethal was just coming up there.
Word.
What happened?
I said word.
Oh,
I say Jay Lethal is just coming up there and whatnot. Like yeah.
I thought you said Luger. I was about to wait. Hold on.
No,
Luger.
No Luger. No. Fuck out of here. Jay Lethal. My God, that was a name that was in the. Oh.
Yeah.
He put some great matches for TNA.
Yeah, for real. And and Christian was able to shine in TNA. Christian showed that he was a main event player. If it wasn't for him moving to TNA, he would have been nobody. To be honest, like he would have just been another Intercontinental guy that really didn't do anything. But when he went to TNA and became the NWA champion and then the Impact champion, the TNA champion, and Kurt Angle came after that, no, I think Christian sparked the whole evolution of TNA growing to being as big of a company as it was. And then he became a main event wrestler in WWE. And now he's becoming somebody of importance in AEW. But TNA actually showed Christian off, and the wrestlers that like they're naming in the chat, Bobby Roode, James Storm, and the other ones, but they were huge.
Money.
Huh?
Beer
money. That was.
Oh man, that was such a great tag team.
Even America's Most Wanted with James Storm and the other dude. I was watching like, yo, imagine them in WWE, and now they're there and
now for my
they're not doing nothing.
But it's not the same. No, it's because it's just not the same. You bring them to WWE and you basically are being brought in by the smoke and mirrors.
Yep. It's the prestige of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're just trying to sell you on this big dream of what you are going to be or what you could be, but just not this week.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Because like I was telling Lay before you got here with the whole COVID shit, WWE's looking more and more like scumbags. Just, with the way they're handling the COVID situation, but just also the way they're handling their talent. And it's almost like us talking about WWE on a wrestling podcast is pointless because they're not wrestling anymore. This should be more like a fucking novella podcast or a fucking Broadway theater show podcast or some shit. We should be talking about the Harlem Globetrotters.
At this point, it's chill because they'll probably be on next week's Monday Night Raw. We just don't know it yet.
Probably.
Just saying, it's not like they're not known for things like that.
This is true.
I don't know. I really just need WWE just to be a little bit more realistic about the world. Let's just put the world. All right. Acknowledge that there are other wrestling companies. Okay, some wrestlers have, some wrestlers haven't. Like, for instance, you have the Edge and Miz promo where basically Edge was like, you're so fucking popular, you got people elsewhere kind of mentioning your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, in he didn't say it in that exact way, but in the context that he was trying to kind of deliver, like kind of read between the lines. Then you have this Wednesday evening where Brandy Rhodes was basically saying, you look like a bootleg version of Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman's name was mentioned in AEW. You know how exciting things would be if Paul Heyman was in AEW? Ooh.
Just as a character alone.
Character alone, and then whatever he wants to share that he's learned in the business. My God.
Yeah.
The closest you're ever going to get to something like that is to have Bobby the Brain Heenan, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
On some real ass shit. The Jew of Jiu-Jitsu, right? That's what he called himself. The Jew. I put the Jew in Jiu-Jitsu. Fuck yes. It's not even how it's, you know what? We're here for you, Paul.
Word.
We're with it.
Oh shit. I bet.
No, but yeah, I don't understand that Paul Heyman reference either. But that Brandy Rose did. But the fact that she actually mentioned Paul Heyman, and the fact it's not even just her. There's other superstars that's basically went ahead and did call outs to John Cena, did call outs to a few other wrestlers, just Triple H, just the company itself. Yeah. Wrestlers, superstars, characters of a company. Okay.
I would like to see them reference other organizations just so they're not giving too many props to WWE. Because at one point, if you keep talking about WWE, then you're kind of conceding you're the second brand. But
you know what is also Tony Khan? That's possibly not to say he's writing it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But just kind of putting his head down. They talked about us. We're gonna talk about them this week. Call him Paul Heyman. Yeah. I prefer Jim Cornette. And I was like, yeah, you a redneck swinger, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yo, that would be awesome to call out Jim Cornette. Because he's been talking shit about AEW since they fucking started.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And you want to bring in you want to make it real. Why not? And have Jim Cornette do a little a program with one of these wrestlers? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't turn down that money.
No, absolutely not. As much as he'll shit on the company, he'll never turn down money.
Oh, yeah. The Pro Wrestling Podcast said WWE sets you up for failure to see how you handle it, but some of the shit they put the talent through is irredeemable. It's true, but then they also have short-ass memories.
Yeah. Like that time they almost forgot that Undertaker versus Triple H was a thing.
Yeah. And how they forgot how Drew McIntyre was a lackey. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley were lackeys for
Jinder Mahal? No.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm thinking about three-man band. Because I'm thinking about Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, and Heath Slater. I'm thinking about the 3MB.
Yeah.
That they weren't lackeys. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I know they teamed up with somebody to protect with Drew McIntyre with Dolph Ziggler. They teamed up with Dolph Ziggler, remember? And they had to wrestle this. I forgot who the fuck it was. Like every week, and Drew McIntyre was getting his ass kicked by was it Ricochet? But the point is, before Drew McIntyre decided to take shit serious, he was just a fucking a patsy, like my pops would call him. Yeah. Him and Bobby Lashley, and then the next week, now they're monsters, and Drew McIntyre can't be defeated without the kryptonite. It's like, I dig it, I get it, but also remember last week, my man, you lost to a fucking blow up dog. Like what's going on here? Like there's no consistency here.
That's another thing too. I think it's because of the lack of consistency. It's not capturing the audience the way they want it, or like, why is it not working? Because we're smarter than this.
Yeah.
Why are you guys? It's like giving us hokey pokey, fucking 90s wrestling in the era of the 2000s, and we're just like, this is not working. They need to shift. They need to shift that whole mindset again. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They haven't shifted. I feel like we're still John Cena fucking spinner belt type of like mindset thinking. You know what I mean?
One of the things that Pro Wrestling Podcast was talking about on his, in my opinion, was the change in wrestling, right? And I mentioned that John Cena ruined the WWE. And I'm not saying him physically, but the premise of John Cena, where he was the main guy and no one else can be bigger than John Cena because he was selling all the products. He was selling all the figures. He was the most profitable guy. He can't lose against the Nexus. He can't lose the title against somebody unless you were fucking CM Punk, who became so huge. And even if you did become bigger than him, like Zack Ryder, they threw John Cena in there. Like, he has to be a part of everything. And that singularity of thinking for the show ruined it, because that's how they think about everything now. SmackDown is literally boring until Roman Reigns comes out.
That's so true. That's so true.
And to say that when you have Sasha Banks, Shinsuke Nakamura, Charlotte Flair, at the time Toni Storm, all these people, the New Day, when you have all this talent on your show, and the only interesting part is the entrance of fucking Roman Reigns, there's a problem. And that stems from them not allowing multiple people. D'Lo Brown was one of the most popular wrestlers in the Attitude Era. He would not have TV time now.
No. And he was the best mid.
Yeah. He was literally one of the best guys on TV. For those 3 minutes they let him have his time, he would not have any time now. The Attitude Era back in the day was,
so true.
Yo, we're giving you 5 minutes. If you don't do good in these 5 minutes, you're not going to be on the show for the next 3 weeks. All right. And everybody did their best. Some people failed. Some people fucking, they thrived in it. And now they're like, yo, that 5 minutes that we were giving you for your title match, that's gone. Roman Reigns needs to do his entrance. What? Why does Roman Reigns need a 20-minute entrance? Because he's the guy that's selling all the tickets. Well, I would sell some tickets too if I was on the fucking show. Imagine Shinsuke Nakamura defending his Intercontinental title. He's been Intercontinental champion for what, 6-7 years now, and defended it once?
I think I'm...
Yeah, no, that's another problem. Shinsuke, again, as I mentioned before, is all about the entrance. It's not about the wrestling anymore. And this king of strong style is no longer a king of strong style. And not by the way he wrestles, but because we're not promoting him that way. And that's a shame. It would be cool to see the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, versus Xavier Woods. Just to say, you may be the king, but we know who the real king is.
Yep.
Talk to my friends in Japan.
And
do you like Shinsuke Nakamura? Yeah.
How do I reset?
It's simple. It's called going to bed, falling asleep, waking up in the morning, and feeling like you reset your whole entire body and soul and mind.
That.
Not like that. Well, specify, my dear. This game.
It needs to go to sleep too.
It needs to go to sleep too. That's what he said. That's not what I said. I don't kill the messenger. Yeah. I didn't say that. He said that.
The games need to sleep to reset.
He said that. He said games need to sleep to reset. What? Oh, you're... Pobrecita, why are you stuck there?
I made me stuck in there.
Yo, how did you get stuck here?
I put myself under there.
How did you put yourself under here? Can we scooch out?
No, we can jump out.
Jump out. You can jump. Where are you jumping? How you jump? Oh, you can't jump out. Oh, shit. Great. Now that I have your Switch in my hand, it's at 38%, which means you need to charge it. Say goodbye to the world.
Bye.
You want to do one last Thunder Rosa thing? No? Nothing? Hey, wait. Come back. Hold up. Where's my hug, love, and kiss?
Word.
Nah. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. Shit. Oh. Let me take off my headphones. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Sweet dreams. Oh, do me a favor. Go to the living room and turn off that TV because I hear the YouTube. I hear the YouTube channel of Kindly. It's not Kindly Keenan. It's not Kindly Keenan. It's the Kevin something show. I don't know what the fuck it is. Wait. Actually, you're gonna turn off the TV. Yeah. I still hear him.
Word.
So she watches a YouTube channel, and it's of gaming. Yo, what was that channel, Kevin? Gaming with Kev. See, I'm trying to learn. That's so cool. You have a slinky. Guess what? Put the slinky down. Go to bed.
9 time.
I mean. Yo, it's 11 o'clock. It's okay. Listen, I understand. You're prepping your body to stay up for midnight for New Year's. I get it. But it's 11 o'clock. So in order for you to survive, you need to sleep an hour early today to stay up an hour early later tomorrow.
Right.
Okay. Love you, boy. Don't get scared if the light's off. Okay, cool. Bye. She literally went to my room, closed the door, and she was like, I'm done. I promise you, within like 5 to 10 minutes, she's out.
Nice.
Yawning a couple times here, bruh.
Word.
I know that. The Rock knows. He's right behind me. He can testify.
Yeah, he sees everything with that eyebrow.
You see?
No, but yeah, to that point that you was making.
Things. Yeah, exactly. Mommy things.
Word.
All day.
To that point you was making with Shinsuke versus Xavier Woods, King versus King, they can make that something huge.
They can, and that would be great if you want to keep Shinsuke with Rick Boogs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's over. His song will always be over, no matter what. I love that song, and it's mainly because it's my own personal experience from when I went to NXT in Brooklyn, and you know they did it live for the first time. You know,
with the violinist.
With the violinist, I'm slightly biased. I feel like I am slightly biased when it comes to Shinsuke Nakamura's song, because I was there to see it live with the violinist for the very first time. I get it. He has it with Rick Boogs and he has it with the guitar, and it's something different. But the original one, I will always like kind of love, and it will always like just have a sentimental feeling for me. You have him as a face. You have everybody singing his song. Everybody loves it. As to your point earlier, if we can make Xavier Woods slightly heelish, it would be King versus King. And a great story. Yeah. You know? And then if you want to mix a tag team, you have, Kofi.
Right there.
Kofi right there. And Kofi can go either way. And then and Kofi can go ahead and pull kind of like a Snoop Dogg. Oh, y'all don't love the New Day no more? Oh, this is what y'all want to do over here? Oh, because he got a cool song? We got a cool song too. What? Y'all, like kind of do like how Snoop Dogg did at the fucking, BET Awards and shit like that when the whole West Coast, East Coast beef was happening and shit like that. Make that as a cool heel turn. I'll fucking buy into the New Day like that.
Word. Don't
change the music though. I still want them to have the music. I still want them to come out like, ha, ha, fuck you,
Word.
Fuck you, pancake to your face, pancake to your face.
That's
Suck
it.
my dick, suck my dick.
Like just do it in spite of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Don't take that away, because that's the one thing I hate is that once they turn a heel or a face, the music changes. Don't fucking change the music. The music wasn't the fucking problem. The problem was the writing. And if you can't see the writing on the wall, then you can't see the fucking you can't see the magic that can happen.
True.
It's just everything is forced. I'm such a New Day hater. Okay, Pro, we see.
You know what's crazy? I like the New Day, but I really don't like this Boots guy. The Rick Boots. I feel like
Boogs.
Yeah.
Boots.
Yeah.
He said Boots.
Yeah, I don't like Puss in Boots, man. I feel like they're using him to overshadow Shinsuke. And I know it's hard to do, but it's like you stole this motherfucker's entrance music with your fucking guitar. Like, my man, come on.
I understand, like, maybe the first couple times, especially when you were when they were doing it to piss off King Corbin. at the time. It made sense. But now that we change the King of the Ring, it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. Especially when they did it to fucking turn Priest into the zombie killer or whatever the fuck they did. Remember when they played the music and he snapped? Like, you're gonna play music during my match? Fucking little bitch. They're really ruining a lot of these wrestlers. But go ahead, I'll let you.
I'm just reading what fucking Pro wrote over here. 2022 Diamond Wrestler of the Year, Puss in Boots.
That's it, bro. That's it. I'm telling you, man. I do not subscribe to naming these fucking wrestlers right when they in my face they don't give a shit about them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like whoever the fuck is with Corbin, Abby Corbin. I don't even know this fucking guy's name. Ricky Hatts.
Paps.
Yeah, Pap Schmear, whatever. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know. But like, get him the fuck out of here. Yeah, and boxer shorts who thinks he could just show up on Raw, he needs to get the fuck out of here too.
And Happy Corbin and Mad Cat.
Oh yeah, Mad Cat Ross or whatever the fuck his name is. Or some
is that
shit.
what it is?
It's one of those. It's Ernest the Cat Miller.
Madcap Moss,
which is another stupid fucking name.
Yeah, Madcap Moss. That's the name. What is that name? I never knew his name until I looked it up right now.
Yeah.
Wow. I know what he looks like, but the name is like, what is this?
We
Riddick Moss.
We got Puss in Boots and Pap Schmear. Ricky Pap Schmears.
Schmear.
Yeah. Schmear. There you go.
Schmear.
2022, we got Pap Schmear and Puss in Boots.
Ricky Pap Schmear.
Word.
The year is not quite over, folks. We're still signing these niggas in 2021.
Right. Tony Khan is not the only motherfucker out here signing.
2020 something. I don't know. Ask Veer. He's probably in the car with them.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He's on his way.
He's going to stop at Diamond first.
Somewhere. Watch me catch this nigga in AEW Dark before we catch him in Raw. Imagine.
Apparently,
imagine all the hype up that they give him, and then the following week, we just released the following superstar. This nigga never made it. He never made it.
Yo.
No.
That would be hilarious. Veer's on. If I was AEW and they released Veer, I would have a sign. The next AEW, a little commercial. Veer is on his way to AEW. And never let him come either. Just fucking just take a picture of somebody who looks like him and like he's on his way. Never fear. Yeah, I wrote it down. We got the two new signees for Diamond Wrestling. We're gonna have to keep a book of these people. I don't know who the other guys are. I know Chris Lee, Jushin Jangalang, Bobby Lashner, and Kofi.
And Bailey Monroe. Yeah.
We're going to have to write those down. We're going to have to keep a list of all this stuff.
We're going to have an Excel sheet.
Word.
A full spreadsheet of the male and the female rosters of Diamond Wrestling.
Yeah, one week when everybody's here on time, we're gonna make a Diamond Wrestling pay-per-view with these wrestlers, and we're gonna have the matches and just get a coin toss and see who wins randomly. And
put their names in the little raffle thing, and then we'll figure out the winner.
That'd be the Royal Rumble.
Because right now, the 2K games is not. I don't. No, thank you. I'm just gonna politely say no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It's not nice. As I told people earlier today, it's not nice to me. That's not being nice to me.
Not at all.
Oh my god. Apparently, I had an alarm for 11:20. Oh, I know why. My kryptonite over here tends to come, lay with me until I fall asleep. Sure, I'll lay with you until you Fuck 11:20. All right, I'm getting up. 5 more minutes.
Shit,
that feels not good.
I hit the snooze button so many times on my phone that it doesn't even ring no more. I wake up and it says alarm, stop, or snooze. Like it doesn't make a sound anymore. I'm like, how does this work? I don't know. But you know what? Fuck it.
No, one time I fucked up and turned off my goddamn snooze. Then I woke up a whole 30 minutes later, like, oh shit, I got 10 minutes to get ready and get the fuck up out of Dodge. Shit. Yo, wake up. Wake up. Huh? What happened? That's what happened. Oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Get your ass up. Oh, man. Can I have eggs? No, cereal. We gotta go.
Word.
Cereal in a bar. How about that? The milk is all up in there.
For real. I have a slice of cake. There's eggs in there. There's milk in there. There's bread. It's basically a bacon, egg, and cheese. You'll be all right.
Word. She be fine.
That's it.
Shit. Yo, I just I can't get over it. I'm done.
Yeah. Yo, do you think 2K20 is it 2022 now? 2K22?
2020. Is it? I think it's 2022. Let's see.
You think that new one's gonna be
WWE 2K22?
You think that's gonna be any good?
No, I don't have high hopes for it. I have zero hopes for it. I bought their last game when it was on sale for like $20, and that's the deluxe version. When that shit was originally selling for $80, a shameful $80. How dare you try to charge me $80 for that fucking piece of shit of a program that you call a game?
Word.
What is that? It was Glitch City.
Yeah.
Glitches were great in some videos and shit like that, but my glitches while I was playing was not great.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate that.
I played it once.
You played it once? I tried playing career mode and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? We're not doing this dumb shit. We're just gonna create some characters. And even that is just tedious as shit.
Yeah. You know what? I try to create my guy, and like my brother can make my face and shit, but I do my uniforms, and I'm like, this is literally like the same fucking shit from the past four games. There's nothing new here.
Nope.
It's like
nothing.
This shit is garbage. And then I play the match, and I'm like, all right, I'm just doing it. At this point, this is Street Fighter. Just sweep the fucking leg until he's done, pin him. All right, I'm gonna go back to playing Call of Duty.
So it is 2K22, and the initial release date is going to be for March of 2022.
Hopefully.
Meh.
If that game is good, what I might do is make some of these characters in a Diamond Wrestling promotion, and then we can record the videos and actually.
That's it.
Have a real
What is going to be the champion for the women's and men's? Which the women's will be Master because we don't have that many. But we'll put everybody in the King of the Ring type of style to find out who's the King of the Ring.
That's it. I'm just gonna download a Keith Lee creative character and just call him Chris Lee. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
Especially after
just
we met him.
Hair color and yeah. That's it.
After we met him at Show's wedding, I feel like we have to do that for him. You know?
He didn't know we met him, but we met him all right.
Oh yeah.
We met him all right.
Just wait for the AEW game. When the fuck is that coming out? The AEW game's coming with Veer. Like I haven't even seen any new updates for that since like 6 months ago. They showed Darby Allin doing a hurricanrana to somebody, and that was it. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I want to play that. That game seems more interesting than the WWE one, but that shit ain't coming out anytime soon that I know of.
No. That. Oh man, I'm just thinking about fucking Veer and how they're gonna advertise this nigga, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, you can create Veer," and then when you try to create him, it says in your creative characters, parts are still coming. Downloadable parts are still coming. We'll never get VR. We'll never.
Yo, for real. Did you see Pro Wrestling Podcast comment?
Before we close tonight, I have to act like I'm a mouse cursor and pester like a flyer mosquito until it eventually lands on your shirt. And I will drag it off your screen. He was telling me about this, but I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't understand. So do I just like, and oh wait, I forgot. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, you can.
There's a whole chair.
You couldn't see the part that you hit because it was Cena there.
Yeah, no, point taken. Point taken.
Yo, Lay, did you see the video that he made yet or no? Because he had me, Lay, and Show do it on
I saw it
Tuesday. Oh yeah, you saw it?
I saw it. I died. I saw it. I was like, okay, so we and your boy's like, yo, where the fuck did everybody go? Hello? Are we still doing this? And I'm like, the fuck just happened?
Yeah, and I ended the stream on that. On some yeah.
No,
yeah, he's like, yo, and I just said, boop, have a good night, everybody. Yep. I was like, fuck it, that's a good way to end the stream. We're all gone.
And there was only one.
Word. I mean,
so before I close tonight, I have to act like I'm a mouse cursor and just be like,
like there's a mouse, like there's a mouse hovering over you, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then it drags you.
So I have to pretend like
basically like he's clicking you from the screen and pulling you off into another dimension type shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Pro. This is for you. I have to pretend like I have a CGI fucking mouse over me. Like,
should I put you full screen? Because I should already be sucked into this world.
I guess. I mean, I'm here, right?
All right, so you want my camera here out of frame? So should Gigi be like, yo, Toe, where you at?
I hate you, motherfucker. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Use your imagination.
Yo, should Gigi just be like, yo, Toe, where you at? How come, am I the only one here? And then be like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then get pulled out? Should I just keep the frame?
Bro, give us more direction.
Word, bro.
Please. We're here. Toe needs to be out of the frame, too. Nigga, get the fuck out of my frame. No.
I'm about to shit.
This is amazing. The fact that he's trying to do this on okay.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Yes, exactly. So that's exactly what you said, bro.
So there you go. I mean, you want to do it now? Get it out of the way?
I guess. I mean, shit, we still got a half an hour to talk about shit anyway.
Yeah, right? All right, so good. I'll leave my shit just like this, and you could be like, where the fuck is this guy? And then, yeah.
Okay. For your entertainment purposes. Okay, so, Toe, where did you go? Hello? Toe, ¿dónde estás? The fuck is this shit? The fuck? Ah! Did we do it? Did we do it?
I hope so. Look good to me.
I'm still out.
I'm
gonna click myself back in.
Click
myself back in.
All right, I think that's what.
Is that good? He said action like just now. Wait, I hope you got that shit. No, I hope you got that.
They're a little delayed where they see on YouTube, so yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of delayed, there is no delay on the For the Win GG shirts on her
we got shirts.
Public tees.
We got shirts on sale.
We're looking like a tag team right now.
That's right. That's it. That's it. We got this.
The link is in her bio on Instagram.
For the win, T-Publix, definitely. There are 35% off sale going on for the end of the year. We got blue, we got purple, we got the original black, yellow, and red colors. We got NWO colors. We got masks, we got sweatshirts, we got beautiful mugs. Yes, they're great for coffee and Jameson or your preferred liquor, however you feel like it. We have magnets, we have stickers. We got it all.
That's right.
Just for your entertainment purposes. Please show love, show support, and get some cool fucking shit for the win. Who doesn't want to go for the fucking win? I promise you, when you rock this shirt, somebody's going to be like, that's a cool fucking shirt. And you know what? They're right.
Word.
Yeah, they're right. They're right. It's pretty dope. It's fire.
And
shout out to DDT Lounge for definitely copping a t-shirt. And to you, Toe, for copying the t-shirt, and for Kenny for copying the t-shirt, and Bosch and Cheyenne. I appreciate you guys for showing love and showing support. Here's to you. Happy motherfucking New Year's. We still got 30 minutes to talk about wrestling.
That's right.
Wrestling! And my child is knocked the fuck out.
Nice.
So, Mom's going back to her scheduled program.
And a special word from Show, who's not here right now, but...
I'm never gonna dance. Okay.
I had Show do that because copyright issues. so now we got that.
That's beautiful. That's terrible music to my unfortunate ears.
Word.
Y'all did great. Perfect cut. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I just put the link up in the chat for your public t-shirts.
For the peoples.
That's
for
right.
The peoples. Get the t-shirts for the win. Trust me. Oh, La Flaca too. She got a shirt too. She was
nice.
rocking this shit on her vacay. I saw you. It was dope. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I'm just trying to like figure out everybody.
Word.
But yeah, it was dope.
If she didn't mention you and you got a shirt, thanks.
Word. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. We're 50 away from 2K followers. I'm okay with that. I really just started the page just for shits and gigs. I didn't think it would actually take off. And a lot of you motherfuckers like me and like my memes. I'm just very confused on what type of memes y'all like. Because some of y'all like some real dirty memes. Some of y'all like some real kind of like dad jokes type style. Some of y'all just like some corny shit that I just be like, whatever. And then some of the stuff that I really think, I'm like, yo, this is going to be popping. Y'all niggas don't even really like it sometimes. I have a very confused audience. Help me understand you. Hit me in my DMs, but not no weird ass shit, because I will block your ass.
Word.
All right?
Word.
Oh, man. That's terrible. How did DDT Lounge block you, bro? You know what? That's a whole conversation.
Yo, for real, son. Like, what's going on here, bro, that we don't know about? You got beef with everybody.
The fact that he was like, I want a t-shirt for a shout out. Bro, we've been shouting you out this whole fucking half an hour.
Word.
We did a little fucking clicky click thing for you. One more shout outs to you.
But get a shirt anyway, you know?
But get a shirt.
Word. And yo, since I have one, I can tell you they're very comfortable. You know? And if you a guy that has nipples, they don't show your nipples when it's cold. It's comfortable when it's hot. You can wear it underneath a hoodie. You can wear it over a wife beater. It all fits the same.
Yep. Nice and comfortable.
Yeah, it's like a shirt.
I do advise y'all to wash out shirts before you put it on, because they smell like plastic when you first get them. Like, I'm not even going to front. Like, I got them for, I was like, oh, either air it out for a day or two, or just put it in the wash. Simple as that. You have your two. If you just want to smell like vinegar type of way, then just smell like vinegar.
It could be the pre-treatment that they put on the shirt so the ink is thick.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure about
Yeah.
that.
Is
They be funky sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be
Fun
like,
fact.
yeah, my shirt. Oh.
Fun fact: I used to be a t-shirt creator before this whole podcast shit, so I know a little bit about a little bit. As opposed to a guy with no nipples. Yeah, people that don't have nipples, they don't have to worry about it. But if you have nipples, then you know.
Like Cesaro.
Yeah.
You might wanna, or like Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal got
Yeah.
some big ass nipples. He like pepperoni sized nipples.
Word.
That's more bigger. That's a big pepperoni. That's I don't know what to call that. Salami? What size is that?
I think so. What's that purple shit? That like it's a purple. It looks like salami, but it also looks like it's the size of a pepperoni, but it looks like salami. I don't know.
When you say purple thing, I think about eggplant because I'm thinking about my fucking emoji.
Damn.
I
shit.
can't think about anything else purple. Help us out here, folks. No, nothing.
Oh, now I'm looking it up because what the fuck? They have a picture of it, but they don't have the name. Smoked salami?
Smoked salami? Oh, you should put purple meat. I wonder what. Oh my god! Wait, I want to look that up. Purple. Carne.
Grandma's penis. Damn.
When meat is fresh. When meat is fresh, it has a purple red color. Ladies, so now you know when his meat is fresh, it should be a purple red color. It says right here. Google wouldn't lie to me.
This is true. You know he's doing something with it if it turns red on you.
Yo.
Oh shit, man.
Oh shit. I'm done. What else were we talking about? AEW. Thanos' meat. Oh my god. Joe, he can lose his meat with the snap of a finger.
Word, and half of his balls.
Word. One ball, no meat, nigga. That's a damn shit.
Yeah, for real. Damn. Shit.
That's terrible.
We covered everything that I had to get into for the rest, and it was mostly. Oh, do you think Day 1 is still gonna happen?
If they made WrestleMania happen, they're gonna make Day 1 happen.
You think Roman Reigns is gonna be a part of Day 1?
I didn't say all that. No, I didn't say all that. I said that the pay-per-view will still go on. The show will still go on. The same participants. Some things has been altered. I believe. So let's think about this. 5-day quarantine, correct? That's what the more
I think so.
The guidelines are now. Instead of 10 days, it's 5 days. How long? And I'm not even thinking about Roman. Let's talk about Seth Rollins, Big E. Let's talk about that, because Seth Rollins is for sure. He got COVID for sure. You know, he said, "Merry Christmas. I got COVID." Right? Day 1 is literally a few days from now. 2 days from now. You know? Is he going to be clear to go ahead and fight on Day 1? And Big E, is he also positive, or is he just staying? He test negative and it's just basically still in quarantine because, not for nothing, him and Seth were pretty much going at it because they're in the storyline. You know,
they said on Google, it says you have the quarantine for 10 days after a positive test. So
if that's the case, then Seth Rollins wouldn't be there on Day 1.
Yeah.
If that's the case in scenario, he won't be there. He's likely to not show any symptoms, but if he were to be there on day one, then it's really, this is the thing. We learned that he got COVID on Christmas, but it's not to say that he got it on Christmas.
Yeah.
He probably got it a couple of days prior, didn't say anything. Question is how far did he get COVID versus when the pay-per-view is actually going to be dated?
Yeah.
That's the real question here. Because all we know is, he got COVID on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's what they said. He was pulled from the show because he tested positive. They never said which day he tested positive. So, and that was like at least 7 days, 6-7 days from when day one happens.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so we may or may not miss Seth Rollins on day one. And I'm sure that they're pushing their all might as they can to also have Seth Rollins, because it's not just on Roman Reigns to go ahead and sell the show. Yes, he is a big ticket for the show itself, but so is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that main event, the 4-way, is a big draw also.
Yep, exactly. So that alone is see, for that particular match, all we need is Big E. Yes, Seth Rollins could be a great factor into the match itself, but he's not the champion. We need the champion to be in that ring. We can lose one. Yeah, we booked for 4, but you know what? 3 out of 4 ain't bad either.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a 3-way, which it was supposed to be a 1-on-1, then a triple threat, and now a 4-way. So it can go back down to a triple threat
due to unforeseen reasons. Yeah. And whatever.
And if Roman doesn't want to be there, they can always have Brock Lesnar go and be the 4th guy in that. Then, well, fuck it. Then I'll go fight these guys for their title, and then go fight Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I agree to that. It's just so much uncertainty that it's hard to call.
Yeah.
And that's not to say so much of a problem, but the way and the route that WWE has been going looks to be in that route. Like it looks to be like day one should have never happened.
Seriously. Day one should have been like a
day one of the apocalypse of WWE.
Word. Day one should have been like a crown jewel, or not a crown jewel, but like an event, a side event, not a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like how WCW used to do Starrcade, but it wasn't a pay-per-view. It was like an event that happened. This shit, like their Super Bowl type shit.
But see, that's their problem with WWE. They want to make every pay-per-view the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't always do that when you have a pay-per-view literally every single month. You're not really giving time to build anything. See, this is why I like AEW, is because they don't have pay-per-views every month. And not to say they can't afford it. I'm pretty sure they can.
Yeah.
But why would you want to have a pay-per-view every single month when you can actually tell a story throughout the actual longevity time of being in a promo? Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela, AEW Dark, had a main event, and I can honestly say that on AEW Dark, Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela is the storyline of the year for that program. It started off as them being tag team champion, a tag team, being a successful tag team, becoming unsuccessful tag team, to a heel turn, to the end of the year, all hell that ends well battle, where Joey Janela was the victor in that. But a match that, you know, it showed you what Sonny Kiss can do and how he can go, and what Joey Janela can actually do for a storyline. Now there was a spot where I almost like, oh my god, Sonny Kiss basically had Joey Janela and the girl that's been lately accompanying him. I can't remember her name for the love of God. He puts them on the table. He gets up on the ladder, and the way he's on the ladder is not like he's not going towards the back of the ladder to get on to the top of it like a Jeff Hardy type thing. It's more like getting to the front part of the ladder and then diving yourself off.
Yeah.
He definitely overshot it. And all I saw was his head hit the mat awkwardly, and all I'm thinking is, oh damn, that got to hurt.
Damn.
However, it also showed me that he can fly. Give this person some extra room. This person can fly. It's just that Sonny Kiss's character is still, in a way, trying to find its own voice. Because it's not a character. It's just Sonny Kiss.
Yeah, it's hard to adapt in wrestling.
Yeah. There's certain things that people look for. You know, and it's not to say, I'm not saying don't be yourself. I want always these characters, these wrestlers, to be themselves. But in wrestling, you have to find some type of character to kind of like make the people feel like they can see themselves in you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard, I guess, in how you would portray that. Because, you know, we all know Sonny Kiss, fully open, you know, gay and everything like that. And we love him for this. Got the lashes. His ass is better than some of these bitches on the roster. All right. I'm jealous of his fatty that he got, and it's muscular and it's firm, and it's just bitch. Yes, absolutely. But I feel like because of who he is, it is also kind of holding him back, and not him, but just how they're going to fit him into a picture for a story. And that's my problem. I need them to kind of figure out the way how we can get Sonny Kiss into a legit story where it's not going to be strippers and hookers, you know?
Yeah.
It's a black stripper name. But I'm a black bitch, you know?
The only way I could see him being in the storyline now is if like somebody like fucking hate crimes him type shit. You know, like at least in the like if you went to Dynamite or Rampage. Because like that's the not being from that world, that's the only thing I see from them. You know what I'm saying? Is like the discrimination on them. And
right.
And for me, like unless you come out with a story where he likes somebody and he's trying to pursue that, or he's just a wrestler trying to be a wrestler, and you know whatever organically comes up. But like I just see the hate crime there, and then who do you get to do that? And also, that's like distasteful nowadays.
Right. So the heel would end up getting a lot of heat, you know, because this is a story that we want to tell, right? So that's that. And at the end of the day, Sonny is always going to be known as a baby face.
Yeah.
You know, I think if we were to change his character into just a heel overall, it's so hard to do that because it's like he's so lovable, and it's hard to go ahead and hate someone until they go against another baby face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How long did it take for Bailey to turn heel?
So
And how long she was
for it to be legitimate, a while. Because
exactly.
she cut her Bailey buddies, the buddies, but still it was like, this is Bailey. And then when you know when
fucking sliced them niggas up. That's
yeah,
what she
yeah.
she said, "Fuck these niggas." Slice.
Yeah, when she came into her own as a bad guy, as a heel, that's that took a while for it to happen. What would you think about, like, let's just throwing shit out there, if Sunny Kiss and Red Velvet became was a friendship and they wound up feuding with Cody Rhodes and Brandy? Like, they were together and like Sunny Kiss just or they hear them talking shit because Cody Rhodes is playing this, I'm Triple H, but I'm a good guy. Which I'm digging Cody Rhodes' character development right now. He's throwing it in y'all niggas' face. Like, it's one of those, I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm a baby face. I'm never gonna turn heel, and doing some heelish shit. Like, he's doing I'm in control of this. I can make this nigga lose at any time, but I'm the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see what he's trying to do, and it's almost like not a fuck you, but yeah, I'm doing it, but I'm not gonna admit I'm doing it. So I can see that, and then like you have like a little Sunny Kiss there where he's talking shit behind the back, or like Arn Anderson says something, and now Sunny Kiss is fighting Cody Rhodes, and Red Velvet's there because she has like a girlfriend.
Forgive me. Anytime you say Art Anderson, I just see this nigga pulling out his Glock. That's it. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I didn't want to say Art Anderson because he might pull out their Glock and fucking shoot Sunny, because you don't need that, But I could see that just as a lazy man's writing for them. I don't know how you would feel on it.
I mean, it could work out, because you are trying to get Brandy up in there, but it's the thing, she's trying to insert herself in the bigger picture, and I don't think that Brandy should I don't think that Brandy should put herself out there in the bigger picture meaning in Cody Rhodes wrestling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Let her do her own thing that she's been doing on Dark, but I don't want her to win all the time. That's my problem. She's been winning, I don't want to see her win. I want to see her lose. She can pick up a win. I want to see her lose again. And then lose again to the same person. Build up a story with that person. Could it be Red Velvet? Maybe, because Red Velvet has been there. However, and it's like a too close to home, but when are we going to cut that umbilical cord? And what can Red Velvet do without having the Nightmare Family as her fucking home,
crutch
per se.
Yeah.
It's like, because think about it, AEW is really all about fractions. In its own way, AEW, if you put out a bullshit ass map of AEW, each section of that map will have some type of own territory. The Nightmare Family, the Elite, Best Friends, because that's starting to grow.
Yeah.
The
Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle. Yep.
The Dark Order.
Yep. Dark Order. The list can go on and on.
Taz, Team Taz. Yeah.
Team Taz. There's so many. Exactly. Jake the Snake had only one. He wasn't able to grow from there.
Yeah.
But if Jake the Snake was able to grow, then it could be something else as well. Point blank.
Oh yeah.
And not for nothing. After meeting Jake the Snake, I don't mind seeing it on the TV. I don't mind seeing him on my TV at all. I'm okay with that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, you know what? He's doing good right now in life.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's okay. Health-wise, he looks okay. So I'm here to believe that he's okay. Until I read some other wild shit, and then I might have to be like, damn.
Yeah, he been through some shit, Jake the Snake.
Word.
That was crazy. Your Pro Wrestling Podcast says, not for nothing, I would love to see, it would be interested to see heel Orange Cassidy. That would be interesting. Because he wouldn't would you expect him to just give up his whole gimmick of not giving a shit, or would he just not give a shit about the fans? Because like it's almost like he's putting on that too cool for school shit, and as a heel, like how do you become a bad guy with that?
Do the opposite. Actually do shit. Orange Cassidy can't be Orange Cassidy if he's the laid back Orange Cassidy. In order for him to ever turn heel, he has to be the complete opposite. Maybe every once in a while, later on, if you're trying to go down that route where you're trying to find a medium between the two, then bring back some of the stuff where he puts his hands in his pockets, just to kind of bullshit ass whatever. Vintage Cassidy. As Michael Cole would probably say.
Yeah.
Something like that. You can make Orange Cassidy, if he wants to say the same character, not be with best friends anymore. That would be the ultimate start. Not be anybody's mentor. Not be anybody's anything. And then possibly find his way to team up with somebody else that is the opposite, who can persuade him into turning his face the other way.
Yeah, because he's a part of Chaos from New Japan, so you can get somebody from over there to come down here and change him up.
And there's so much shit that can happen in the year to come with AEW. WWE, I feel like between the last 2 years, I have no hope for them whatsoever. None. It's terrible. And it's really terrible for those who have seen it from day one. You're welcome.
If you've seen day one, you've seen all the other ones too.
Not
much changes. But yeah, the Pro Wrestling Podcast.
I give it to I really, this is my thing. When I heard day one, I instantly thought
the Usos. Yeah. I thought
instantly,
so.
Day one. That was like day one ish.
Yeah.
I felt like it was missing something. So
I honestly
if
thought
the
that
Usos
also.
are on here, I would like to be like them as my victors because they are originally day one-ish. If they don't win on day one, there's a fucking problem.
For real. And, I don't want to see the New Day as the tag team champions. Like that, I think that match is going to steal the show. But the New Day, right now, their trajectory, if they do it right, they don't need to be tag team champions. But.
Singular champions, not tag team champions. We've seen this. We've done this. Move forward from this. Give me somebody else.
The Street Profits.
Is that who else is on the same same roster?
They're on Raw.
No, they're on Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's only 2 tag teams on SmackDown that I know of. Well, we got Rick Boots and Shinsuke Nakamura and Pap Schmear and Happy Corbin.
No. I need Shinsuke to have a singular run.
Defend the title at least once this year.
Defend the title. At this point, y'all ran the women's title more times in a week. Week over week. Month over month. Between Sasha and Charlotte. Up to the point where Charlotte's almost there beating her fucking dad's record as how many titles she's held. And it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad because, you won it that many times, but you also lost how many other times? And what was your actual title reign for? Oh, 7 days?
Yeah.
That's not really much of a champion that you are. He's just flippy floppy with his pancakes.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty. Not to say it wasn't shitty when, Ric Flair went through it, but at least it felt a lot longer.
This
as like how throughout the years. It was like throughout the years he built it. For Charlotte and Sasha, it felt like within a year and a half, pretty much.
It almost. I think they did all that within a couple of months, because it was almost like the pay-per-view Charlotte won, the Raw Sasha won, the pay-per-view Charlotte won. Yeah.
Yep.
They did it within a couple of months.
Sasha was never able to win in the pay-per-views.
Yep.
She was only able to win on Raws, where Charlotte won on pay-per-views.
And I remember she couldn't defend it when she fought Asuka. They said she never defended the title. She always lost it that first defense. She never actually held on to the title for more than one defense.
Asuka should have never lost that fucking undefeated streak of WrestleMania the way she did
lost
to Charlotte. But you know what? I digress. I'm excited to see Asuka come back. I'm excited to see Bayley come back.
Yeah.
Soon. I'm excited. I mean, when the fuck is the Royal Rumble? In the end of January?
I think so. I don't know if this shit's in February now.
Chill. Nah, it has to. Nope. Royal Rumble, January 29th. Saturday. Saturday. And what the fuck is what the
fuck? Why is it a Saturday?
Because they're fucking.
Because they think that's the time to do it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like, well, NXT made numbers. No matter when it is, it got to be fucking good, you cocksuckers.
Question is, let's think about football. What's happening on football on Sunday, the 30th? Is there anything happening with football?
No, because usually the Super Bowl is the first Sunday in February. So it could be next week is the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, it still doesn't make sense why you're on a Saturday. Y'all fucking killing me here. Is it because the audience watches more on a Saturday than what they do on a Sunday? Because they can put on a longer show without feeling like the kids can't stay up because they got school the next day.
Or maybe they might be trying to bump in and compete with the AEW pay-per-view.
That's the thing. It's an unfair advantage. And on some real shit.
Because that shit is free.
Not only that it's free with Peacock and whatever the case may be, but how can I say? More people around the world
know about WWE.
About WWE than what people around the world know about AEW. If AEW were to have the same more or less networking that WWE has, then we can kind of compare numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to go ahead and compare numbers when you have a company that's like maybe how many years old?
AEW, I think it's like 3 years old.
Right? 3? Going on to 4?
I think so.
Sound like that? Compared to a company that has been around for 40 years, 40 plus years?
January 1st will make their 3rd year.
You see? You can't put in comparison what a company that just started less than 5 years ago to a company that started over 30 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Overall. Because 30 plus years is literally being televised in different countries.
Yeah.
Some are fortunate enough to still have it as WWE Network, where ours got taken away. we got Peacock. It's bullshit.
Yeah, this is true. Yo, that fucking network should have never gone. I'm sorry. The worst thing they ever did was get rid of the network, because I love the network.
I agree. It was so easy to navigate.
Yep.
It was so easy to find things. Everything was the library was so well organized, and moving over to Peacock just like turned it into shit. It made me feel like whoever put mad work into the network was like, well, that's a big fuck you in the asshole.
Yeah. Yo, Peacock should have been like, yo, dudes, whoever did your network, here goes all our TV shows and movies. Make our app also. Because that's ridiculous. The shit, like half the shit is gone. You can't search nothing. And you have the there was one show that I was watching. It's like watch season 1. I go into it. There's no episodes. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like it's incomplete.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean it's 12 o'clock now, and before we start ruining your night, before we start ruining your night getting depressed.
Sorry.
No, but
we got a little depressed over here. We started thinking about the network and how it's gone, about the people got it. So I'm kind of jealous of y'all niggas.
Yeah, doing the
yeah. But if y'all out there, in the other countries watching this, and y'all still have WWE Network, not Peacock, but WWE Network, let us know how it was, because we forgot a little bit.
Yeah.
We just kind of take a screenshot of what the library looks, so we can have like some slight of satisfaction. We would highly, truly appreciate it, and we wish y'all a very happy New Year's.
That's right. What's going on, Anthony? Yeah, but yeah, we got to all the topics that I was, wanting to talk about real quick.
And today. I got here before 10.
You did. I
got here like at 9:30.
Yeah, at 9:29. I marked it down. 9:29. You got here. I was talking to Leia. I'm telling him what the topics was, and I was like, all right, let's stall for Gigi to come. And you came in. I was like, what? Yo, we could just get into this. Let's get into this.
And it worked out.
Word.
Anyway, so.
Word. Nah, but that was good. That was dope. Now if we could just get Show to show up before 12, then
this guy.
Yeah.
It's
but,
all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He'll be here eventually, hopefully, one day.
Happy New Year, y'all. That's it. Pro Wrestling, Kenny, every fucking body. We're here.
That's right.
Yay!
As we close the last episode of the Wrestling Podcast for 2021, we want to say thank y'all for watching, supporting us.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Gigi got her shirt and all of her everything. She got shirts, hoodies, cups, stickers, magnets. She's selling kids out in the corner with the shirts on, tattoos. Jameson
included.
All of that.
Jameson not included, but
Word.
For that.
Everything you need. Everything you need. We're gonna have the Toe in the Show tomorrow. The New Year's show. Kenny got a new episode with me and Dave from the Pro Wrestling Podcast up now. The Pro Wrestling Podcast. We're gonna be his first people for the new year on Tuesday.
I'll be there Tuesday. Yes, we're showing up Tuesday.
Yep, that's right. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. And yeah. So if you don't tune in tomorrow for me and Show, if Show don't show up, hopefully, but y'all have a good New Year. Appreciate y'all being here, and 2022 is gonna be huge. So
Word.
It's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Night, y'all.
Word.
Hey.
I pushed the button. There you go.
See y'all Tuesday. I mean, where'd they go? No, bro, he was talking about his fucking thing that he wanted us to do. I was like, wait, what? I was so confused.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was like, what? And he showed me what it was, and I was cracking up, but I still didn't understand what the assignment was.